sound to your bone.
Then I sent the message out telling all the fiends that
Trying to make rent, I was never home. Digital skills and a second phone. Blue cheese plants on my cheddar grow. Moved a little snow, that ain't nothing but the weather cold. Hot-headed, but you better know I lead my team to the win like Keane into rim with that header though. I raised broke, so I really need some better goals. Instead of just dreams to share sheets with centerfolds. Still have nightmares of letting metal blow. Got a couple brothers on the wing in that Beckham roll. Guess I turned an L to a lesson, bro. Cause I lost a lot of brothers that are looking on from heaven. So I'm lucky pouring liquor as I live another episode. Lungs looking like my liver lately. But I'm in love with this loud that I'm getting though. I set pace, listen out for the metronome.
Yes, people, what's happening? Start of the season, around the corner next week. And obviously we got the preview today. Listen, what I will say, yeah, is I think I'm going to have to, you know, I can't believe I'm actually going to say this. I think I'm going to have to say, yeah, my favourites, and we'll get into it for the Premier League season, I think it's going to have to be conceding defeat at the moment. And I only say at the moment, yeah, because this transfer window is not closed. But listen, Man City, rest in peace, man. No Pep, no Rodri, no idea, no clue. And I'm having to say this, man, for sure, that I think Arsenal might actually be the slight favourites as we come into it, man. It's crazy. But listen, other than that, guys, big up to yourselves for coming through. Big up to Lumi Rain as well. Says, Gav, when are you doing your Premier League table prediction for the coming season? Yeah, listen, obviously in the Discord, we're going to sort that out anyway. So, yeah, make sure you come through and let us know, man, what your prediction is going to be. We're going to sort it out in the Discord, and then we're going to try and do that every week. Fitz is already sorted out in the Discord anyway. So, yeah, if you guys are in the Discord or you want to join the Discord, then, yeah, listen, we can sort it out for sure, man. But, listen, let's get through this anyway. But first and foremost, Jonas, bro, welcome back. How you been, man? How's your summer been so far?
It's been a pleasure. It's been beautiful summer. I've been chilling, relaxing, waiting for the Premier League to start. We're back. We're almost there. But now I'm all good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, apart from going back and forth with these clowns on Twitter, I'm all good, man. Bro, listen, you see that Twitter platform? I know how to navigate it now. It's not a serious platform, bro. I've been going back and forth here for the past couple of nights with these absolute clowns, and it's just a joke, man. Like, these guys think Bruno Fernandes is like Zidane. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, some of the things they come out with is odd. But listen, if everyone had the same opinion, how boring would it be, innit? So exactly. That's the one thing, innit? But no, apart from that, man, I've been good. Obviously World Cup was on. World Cup, I don't think was as good as I predicted, but there was still some good games. Spain winning it in the end. Yeah. But listen, the Premier League season, man, is what I look forward to. Obviously, Champions League as well. United being in there, and yeah, man, I think it's going to be a good season with a lot of ups and downs and a lot of competition, man. So yeah, apart from that, man, I'm all good. All good. Obviously off work as well, man. So yeah, it's been a good summer, man. So I'm all good, man. But Fitz, how you been, bro? You been good?
Yeah, man. Same old same. Just getting through it. Just waiting for real football to come back, because I appreciate what you said, but like you said before that, different opinions make the world go round, and
yeah,
that World Cup completely. That FIFA extension of a fucking tournament. I'm done with that bullshit. And you know what? The next one is just as bad. As soon as I seen it, it's France and someone else. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I remember France '98. You know what I'm saying? Why can't they have it on their own? What happened? When did they become such a small nation that they need to share that bitch?
No, bro. You know what? That's a good point. Like, where's all this? All this sharing is odd. Where's it come from?
That's all it is. It's money. That's it. Because now they can take more money instead of just taking money from one place that's bidding for it. Now we can take 3 of your bids and you can bitch. Nah. Fuck this fucking whole experiment. Fuck the next one too in advance.
Boy, listen. I think the World Cup was a bit odd, man. I think a lot of it as well. Yeah, I think obviously you've been sending me some things about certain, certain things that have been going on, man. And I think for me, because I love football so much, I don't want to believe it. But sometimes you just got to open your eyes and think, there's something dodgy going on with this whole football thing, man. Especially that World Cup. But listen, World Cup's done now. Spain deservedly winning it after drawing 0-0 with Cape Verde, and the whole footballing world laughing. Boy, who's laughing now? That's all I'm gonna say. And listen, I think it was at times it was enjoyable. Yeah, listen, man. I think there's a lot to be looked at with that, man. And again, Lionel Messi, man, doing his best, but I think Spain would have deserved winners. That's what I will say, innit? So is what it is, isn't it? Big up to Babs One Diva says, big up Gav, Fitz, and Jonas. Yep, big up yourself. Big up to Foxy Danny as well. And guys, keep your questions and comments coming through. Then we are going to be discussing our season preview. So we are going to be discussing, the team, the likely Premier League champions, the relegated teams, player of the season, young player of the season, the surprise team of the season. And obviously we are going to go through some of the transfer talk lately as well. And then obviously there's something that Fitz wants to touch on as well. Again, I've heard of it, but I've not had too much thing on that. So yeah, man, we'll definitely go through that. What's this one? Gavin Fitz, don't take any grief from Jonas. Red or dead, United forever. Yeah, big up to Mick, man. Listen, we don't take nothing on this channel, man. Like, everyone's free to their opinion. It's just stupidity that I can't take. But now listen, it's gonna be a good one. So big up yourself for coming through as well. And guys, make sure you're smashing that like button, and make sure as well you go and follow Fitz and Jonas on their socials, which will be in the description after the channel's ended. So yeah, make sure you do that. But listen, let's get on to it anyway. New Premier League season. Title's vacant. I don't care what anyone says. Argue with me all you want. The title's vacant. We all know that wasn't an Arsenal title win. It was VAR. I'd argue that with anyone. Yeah. But what I will say, and again, I'll let Fitz and Jonas have their say as well. For me, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Yeah. That Rodri going to Barcelona, and again, I'm happy because Rodri, I rate him highly, and he's going to my other team, Barca, as well. Yeah. But what I'll tell you now, the fact that he's gone, never did I believe I'll be saying these words. I actually think Arsenal, as it stands right now, somehow are the favourites for this title this season. I actually think they're the favourites, and not because I think Arsenal are, they're the best team to watch, the most entertaining, the best players. I just think collectively, these guys know each other. They've got a manager that somehow survived how long he has, and he's going to know the team as well. And a lot of these other teams are going through transition. So I think it's only right to say that Arsenal might actually be the favourites as it stands right now. But I'm still going to say, this is going to be a competitive season. And I think with Manchester United, I still believe that we are going to make a couple more signings, which could tip it as well. Because as it stands now with the signings we have, I think, I think literally, I'm going to say we might cement third again. If we bring in some other players, then it could be a bit better than that. That's what I'm going to say. But for me, I think Arsenal at the moment. Jonas, we'll start with you, bro. Yeah. Is Arsenal your likely favourites for this title, or do you think there could be someone else that might figure in?
No, at this moment in time, they have to be.
Yeah,
just because of where they stand. So in terms of, like you were saying, they're the most together team in terms of no one's really gone. They've only got rid of like Trossard. They haven't really got rid of anyone else, and they've sort of brought in Bruno Guimaraes. and shit like that. So to me, I just think that I still don't think that they have a striker capable of scoring 30 odd goals a season.
Yeah.
I still think that's something that they're missing. I still think that they need to go, if they're going at a striker in terms of a prolific striker, I think hands down, they then become favourites completely. But at this moment in time, I still think there's other teams you need to watch. I still
Who are these
think,
other teams? Who are you saying?
I think Chelsea might be a dark horse. Just because of Xabi Alonso, I think Chelsea might be a dark horse.
Yeah.
I think,
And I think as well, the 1 game a week as well, it's going to help them. Yeah.
Tottenham, with the amount of players they've been buying, I hate to say it, but De Zerbi, and looking at the players that they're buying, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like you've gotten rid of Jed Spence, but you've added Robertson on a free. You're then talking about buying Gakpo from Liverpool, who then Liverpool are then talking about.
You should be happy with Gakpo, man. He's fucking shit.
But Liverpool are then talking about buying Barcola and then buy from PSG.
I like him. But
do you see what I mean? So for me personally, I look at what Tottenham could potentially buy and think to myself, you got 1 game a week. Same with Chelsea, you got 1 game a week. And I think to myself, you two could be dark horses. Because if Chelsea get it right, because the thing is, people laugh and joke and go, okay, Chelsea have brought in Henderson and brought in Welbeck. But I'm not being funny enough. I think that's experience. They're 2 men you could use in the changing room. They're like Jordan Henderson's one stuff, Welbeck's one stuff. They both know how to win shit. So in order to bring them in and go, listen, we're a little bit older. They must have gone in and gone, we're not expecting to play every game. However, we're just here to go, you man, when you're not acting right, they're the people that you need to be looking at. For Jordan Henderson to turn around and be like, listen, you need to do this, or for Welbeck to turn around to a striker and go, you need to do this, because Welbeck must know he's not going to play every game, which is fair enough. But he's going. He's going as a leader. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you want. That's what he's going in to back up and help with and be that. So it's smart from Chelsea.
I think the thing with Welbeck as well, what's key, is that Welbeck's already got that relationship with João Pedro at Brighton, isn't it? So I think that was their basis on getting him as well.
Be more of a leadership role for João Pedro.
Yeah.
But I think they're both dark horses. Like I say, Tottenham and Thing are both dark horses for me. I still think if Liverpool get Barcola and Mbaye, I think we've had a good transfer window. And I think to myself, the amount of players that we've got now, I think we look good.
So what where you thinking? I mean, obviously you're saying that Arsenal are the favourites, yeah. But if you guys do get, I think I heard something today that Mbaye, I don't think it's going to Liverpool. I think there's a gap in how much Liverpool want to pay, apparently, or something like that.
So the gaps apparently. Go on, Fitz.
What's your top 4 then?
Yeah. So depending on who buys what, in my head, there's 4 teams I think that will compete. And I think that's Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, and I think Chelsea.
Okay.
I think Tottenham will be still scrapping around. I don't know if Aston Villa will, just because of who they've bought. City will be, but City are in a transition period. City are going from from Pep to Enzo Maresca. I think Liverpool are transferring, but when you look at what Iriola's trying to do and look at who he's trying to buy, and he's already turned around and said Wirtz is not going on the wing, he's playing as the number 10. That's, for me.
Is that what he said, yeah?
That's what he's already said, bro. He said he's not a winger. He shouldn't be on the wing. He's already turned around and gone, Wirtz should not be on the wing. That's not where I want him. But then you look at Liverpool, have got Victor Muñoz, Frimpong looks all right. You got Trey Nioni, who's been brilliant during pre-season. and looks like he could slot into any team. But again, you still got like Leone, you've got Jeremy Jacquet, you've got Batatic, you've got all these players that are young and ready to go. So for me, it's just more. I don't know. It's more seeing what happens. So we'll see what happens.
And Jonas, what's the talk about Mbaye that you was just about to explain?
Okay,
to me?
so the talk is that Liverpool are buying Barcola and Mbaye. So I think the total amount is 172. I think the valuation was at 50. We're talking about offering, I think it's something stupid like 40, but apparently their valuations are getting closer. But it's because I think PSG are buying other players.
Okay.
So I think if PSG get their other deals done, because Barcola doesn't really turn around and say, I want to go to Liverpool. So he's going. I just don't know what happens.
Yeah, I think Barcola goes there anyway. It's just a question of how much they're going to pay. And to be honest with you, you guys are looking at paying over 100 mil for Barcola. It kind of tells you where the market is, isn't it? Like the market's in the bin.
But
you know
again,
what I'm trying to say?
We knew the market was in the bin when you're paying 80 million for Mateus Fernandes from West Ham, who just got relegated.
Yeah.
Just you know what I'm saying? So
116 on that passion merchant Elliot Anderson, 117 on Morgan Rogers. You know,
and then but how much was Tonali? Tonali was 100 mil, no?
100 mil, yeah, 100 mil.
Which again, we didn't even mention him. He's gone to Tottenham.
Yeah,
that's mad. Crazy. But you think they got James Maddison? They've got freaking. Do you see what I'm saying? They got who's the guy that was out most of last season?
Kulusevski.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You almost forget that they've got all these players,
and they've got players like that, Javi Simmons and that.
I forgot about Javi Simmons. Yeah, forgot about him.
Do you see what I mean? So
I actually forgot about him. Yeah, because he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah. It's mad. And then Enzo Fernandez is talking about going to Man City.
Yeah.
So Rodri's gone now. So it looks more than likely that City now are going to go and buy Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to, if they do sign him, he's gonna cost another one over 100 million. If they get him, and it's madness. But before we move on to Fitch, there's a question for you, Jay, man. So how does it feel like having Araujo in defense?
People forget, they do realize he was the quickest defender at Barcelona. Like, you can't just, because he's got all these red cards and whatever else, you've got to treat him as a new signing, really. And I think it was more, the situation wasn't right at Barca for him. So I think you get him under the right circumstances. I think there's a player in there and he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
I think
he's frozen. Go on, Fitz, carry on, bro. Go on.
Nah, he's come back now. He's come back. Go on.
Yeah, go on, man. You gone? You froze, innit?
Yeah, but even when you look at R and you look at the way he's defended, I think he'll do well.
I don't know, because when you're going off track record and you see like he's got a lot of reds in Spain, bro, what do you expect him to get here? When, bear in mind, everyone there was fucking fury last at the end of the season because VAR was getting it wrong, the refs on the field were getting it wrong. Like, this season, they are going to be so on it when it comes down to shit like that. Like, I don't think bringing in a man that's known for getting reds is the best move, especially next to an aging Virgil van Dijk, who I've been saying for the longest is not that guy. Like, for me, that defense, you can bring in Barcola, you can put Wirtz as a 10 and keep him playing there. All the best attack in the world don't mean nothing when you've got a fucking one defender that keeps getting reds and the other defender. Like, imagine 60 minutes in, my man's got a red card and you've only got Van Dijk left there. You get me? You've got to now make sacrifices from the attacking straight away to bring on one of the youngsters to try and pull you for the shit.
Yeah, but we say this, but for me, I look at it and go, until that happens, we can discuss that. But I still think he's in the right circumstance. I think the Premier League made for him in terms of when he's quick, he's big, he's strong. But people forget he's not the only defender that we've got. You've got Leone coming back from injury, who's back and fighting fit. You've got Jackie. So
Yeah,
there's
but
three or four.
both of them man are young and like obviously we boast and big up fucking Euro in heaven, but we still have to like we can't expect that much. We expect mistakes from heaven and Euro,
Yeah,
and that's why
which there will be mistakes. Yeah,
with other guys in the bigger games because
yeah.
we don't feel as comfortable, and that's the thing. Like with two young centre backs as your backups there, like that's what I'm saying. Big game, 60 minutes in, my man gets a red card, and now you've got to make a sacrifice in your attack to bring on a youngster, hoping that he can do the business, and that's a lot of pressure to put on a young man's shoulders.
I get that. I do get that. But then we had the same thing with Freddie Woodman when he had to play against in a derby against Everton, and he hasn't really started. Do you see what I mean? He hasn't really started games, and then all of a sudden he's in a game now where it's like freaking everybody knows what this game means.
Yeah,
Whether do you know what I mean?
Lock something in them,
Yeah.
you know. So it
Yeah.
can do that, but it's a big risk to run, especially like if it doesn't go right, that the impact that can have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But again, that's what they brought in for. The kid that's been starting during pre-season is younger than Jeremy Jacquet and younger than Leone, but looks like he fits right in the team.
Who's that?
Chawauzi, I think his name is the big the centre back with the massive hair.
What,
really,
for Liverpool?
Yeah, really good defender.
I've not seen him.
Really good defender, strong. He came on because Gomez went down injured in I think it was the second or third pre-season game. Came off. Gomez came off and he came on and just slipped right in. They were like, "Oh, he needs 5 minutes." He had 5 minutes to get into the game. Got into the game, and then Iriola was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll just start him." But again, that's what you get with Iriola. You know what you get.
He's not scared to throw youngsters in it.
Because you look at who's the one that went to Real Madrid?
Dean Howson.
Yeah, you look at Howson. No one would have thought Howson would have been that good. He got signed from Bournemouth to go to Real Madrid. You see what I mean? Sometimes you got to throw him in to be
he's been a flop so far as well.
Yeah.
Been a flop. But you know what? Just going back to what you said about Araujo, yeah. I'm actually surprised the amount of criticism that Araujo gets because for me, I've always likened Araujo to Virgil van Dijk. I always said that he's probably the I know Fitz is smiling, so he must be shit. Yeah. But for me, I've always said he's the Uruguayan Van Dijk, and not because he's identical to Van Dijk in terms of style of play, yeah. But I look at his stature, I look at the leadership as well, and I've always said that he is the Van Dijk of La Liga. I would always say, but the facts are, yeah, I actually do rate him. I wanted Man United to sign him, but I actually do the rating, the consensus amongst fans with Araujo is that he's not really rated highly by anyone. From anyone that I speak to, they don't rate Araujo, and I'm thinking he ain't as bad, I don't believe, as what everyone thinks he is.
Barca fans celebrated him leaving like we did with Onana. That's got to tell you something, bro.
Yeah, but bro, I'm telling you, I'm shocked because Araujo was their captain. I'm actually shocked at that. Like, you know what I mean?
So you tell me how that makes sense. But this is coming from the same team that bought Anthony Gordon and didn't buy Rashford.
Yeah, but that was wages, though, innit? That was wages.
Like I say, that like it comes out. It's actually cheaper for them to make that Gordon deal over it's over like the length of the contract in it than the Rashford. The Rashford deal actually broke down more expensive. So it's literally a financial decision because that's why
it was financial. Yeah,
just exactly the same guy, just a little bit younger to get more out of it.
It's just mad. It's just mad.
Yeah, it is. Let me just go into this comment quickly. City sell Rodri and ready to buy Enzo and Buadi. That's footy ambition. Yeah, but again, is Enzo and Buadi, are they going to be the defining factor as for Man City to win the title? I don't think they are. Buadi's 18, and for me, Enzo Fernandez is a good player, but he's not Rodri. And Elliot Anderson, let me tell you this now. Let me tell you this now. 116 million. 116 million, yeah, for a younger version of Declan Rice, more or less. Yeah, that's poor. So again, the fact that Rodri's gone, yeah, those are going to be big shoes to fill. And people can say it's ambition by them signing 3 players. I hear it. But is it really ambition? Or is it a case where ambition for me would have been, convincing Rodri's one way or another to stay? But Buadi, I like Buadi, but Buadi's young. And Buadi coming to the Premier League making a difference straight away, it's not really that likely. You know what I'm trying to say? And he is good, by the way. But to say that is ambition because Enzo, Buadi
you'd
are coming, I don't know about that.
You'd keep Rodri for a year and go, all right, we've got Rodri. You teach thing for a year, and then you can go on a free. You teach my man for a year, and you go on a free.
Yeah.
Because that way, at least that way, you're getting a similar mold of a player, if not better than Declan Rice. Do you see what I mean? Because you get Rodri to go, this is how I read the game. This is how I see the game. If you can see the game like this, and you play more or less similar to the way I play, 116 mil is not that bad if you're getting a Rodri replacement. But it's only if Rodri stays for a year. But you've gotten rid of Rodri.
Yeah. But again, the thing is, Rodri had 1 year left on his contract, yeah? City obviously could have said he ain't going nowhere. But the facts are, because obviously he wanted to go, innit? But City could have just said to him, look, you're not going nowhere. And you're risking having an unhappy player in the squad, innit? But I do think that, for me, the fact that he's gone now and Pep's gone and there's no Bernardo Silva as well, I actually think City, for me, have gone from the favourites to probably battling for 4th. And again, I didn't see the game against Arsenal yesterday, but some of the clips that I saw, they were shocking. Like, again, it's a friendly, really, a glorified friendly.
Yeah.
But
they were.
Yeah, man. Let's see what they do, man. But I think there's worrying signs for them, man. It has to be said. But Fitz, what do you think of this Premier League season? Because do you think Arsenal are going to be one of the favourites? Do you think Arsenal are the favourites as it stands? Or can you see, as Jonas said, a surprise team coming through?
No, because to be totally honest, I kind of see it as the top 4 could be in any order that I've got here. Like, anyone could actually win it, apart from one, which is pretty much the only reason why I'd say they can't is for banter reasons, but technically they belong in the top 4. Jonas already named 2 of them. My top 4 is United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Spurs, because Chelsea and Spurs both with 1 game a week.
Yep.
I've made clever. Tottenham have brought in big players that are going to step into the first team. Chelsea have brought in some experience, and obviously, Quender's turned up now. You know what I mean? There's been a few. Obviously, they brought in Morgan Rogers. Now, if they can hold on to what they've got, and that's it now. That's that. Everything's done the way it is. I'm only putting United in the top 4 because I'm expecting more transfers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But literally, if it was going off right this second, I thought that'd be the top 3. Them three London clubs, because we don't belong in that top 3 conversation right now, but we will once we get in some fucking business, because I'm expecting some. But realistically, that 1 game a week's gonna be massive. They both got decent managers there, both clever fucking additions. I can't see it going wrong. We was saying, look, 1 game a week has got us to top 3 easily, and if we'd have had Carrick from the start of the season, we'd have ended up competing for the title. So it's unfair to say that Tottenham and Chelsea can't compete for the title this year. because we sat there and watched and were saying we could have, you know what I mean? Them man have got managers in from the start of the season and not going to have bringing a De Zerbi or a fucking Alonso in January. They've got him now. You get me? So that could be the difference. So it could any three of those, and the only reason I'd say Tottenham can't is because it's Tottenham. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
let's be clear, like there's a reason why I've wrote them down there in that top four. But for me, I feel like Arsenal, for obvious reasons, they've got to be classed as the favourites because the manager's been there longest. He's actually built his squad, got familiar with his squad. He's brought in a decent addition in Bruno G. I personally feel like he needs to fucking properly replace Trossard because out of Trossard and Martinelli, I'd have preferred to have kept Trossard if I was an Arsenal.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Martinelli, he's got to be fucking back up. You know what I mean? So if you actually do bring in a left, and obviously I agree with the striker, like I don't think Gyökeres is that guy for them.
Gyökeres is not that guy. Havertz is not that guy. And the problem is you'll only get a certain amount of goal out of both of them.
Yeah.
But will that be enough? Will that be enough this season to do what they did last season?
I do think like this season, I think your defense is going to be the detriment because I do think Van Dijk is only going to get worse. And adding Araujo next to him, I don't see how that's going to work very well for you. Especially like Gav saying he's always thought he was like Van Dijk, bro. Fucking hell!
I'm telling you now. I would be worried. I'm not worried about Liverpool's defense. As another team, I'd be worried about trying to get through us because you got to think this is not a slot team. This is an Iriola team.
No, I hear it, but at the same time, like I'm talking about quality of player, and I've been vocal about not rating Van Dijk. And obviously, like I won't act like I watch the most La Liga, but from like what I've seen and Barcelona fans like celebrating him leaving, like that's how we was with Onana, and that tells me everything I need to know. You know what I mean?
To be honest, man, I'm actually shocked that the Barcelona fans were happy to get rid of him. I'm actually shocked at that because I don't think he was that bad personally. You know, I mean. Yeah, I think he was prone to an error in it, but you know, I don't think he was that bad. But listen, them guys watch Barca week in, week out, innit? So they've obviously seen something in him to say that he's obviously not the player that they thought he was going to be, innit? But yeah, I mean, just going back onto what you said, Fitz, with Arsenal, I think with Arsenal, like I look at Arsenal's squad, and generally, there's not one player I would say that is a world beater. I wouldn't. There's not one world beater in their team. I just think they just got, you'd probably say, solid players across the board, you know, and they've got literally two or three players for every position. So again, when you're thinking of the amount of games that a lot of these guys have played, you know, the likes of Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, they now got Bruno Guimaraes. So Bruno Guimaraes can step in there if Declan Rice needs a rest, like he did yesterday. And then you look at Saka, you know, Saka with his tight cane roll as well. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what he's playing.
I know what you're saying. But for me, I still don't think when you look at Arsenal and you look at that midfield, Bruno Guimaraes is good, but he looked good. He looked even better with Joe Linton and with Tonali.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I think his game changes at Arsenal. Like for me, what happens now? Because you bought Bruno Guimaraes, but you got Reece Nelson. You got not Reece Nelson. Sorry, you got
Lewis Skelly.
You got Lewis Skelly. You got Lewis Skelly, who yesterday proved the point. I should be in your midfield.
Yeah.
And then you got Zubamendi. Where does Zubamendi fit in your plans?
Well, listen, the Zubamendi signing all of a sudden now, it's a waste of a signing in the sense where he'll get game time, but there's no way that any Arsenal fan would have seen Zubamendi coming in last season, and now he's arguably fifth choice midfielder. You know, you got Rice, Bruno Guimaraes, Odegaard, Lewis Skelly now probably ahead of him. he's now fifth choice, you would say.
But though, to have that kind of problem where you've got
Yeah.
the quality of Zubomendi and Miles Lewis Skelly fighting to get into a midfield that's already spoken for, that's a good problem to have. You know what I mean?
But on the flip side of it, what happens if Zubomendi comes in January and goes, big man, I'm not getting game time? What are we doing there?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
do you see what I mean?
Same time, though, at that point, it's a case of, okay, well, we check the books. This is how much we can let you go for. If someone comes in, cool. But otherwise, bro, you're rolling.
You're under contract. Keep quiet.
You're under contract. We're paying you a handful of money every day or every week. Bro, you take that, you shut your mouth, you play your role. If you get let on the pitch, you get let on the pitch. If not, then take it out in training, innit? The fuck. But at the end of the day, though, like, it is a good problem to have, and that for me is the key to why they are strong. And that's like I sent over an image to Jonas in it, your squad depth, and I was like, that's concerning, bro. And that's why I don't like, because I know that you man are too proud to say we're not gonna compete for fucking other things. Like you man are still gonna go for it. So at the end of the day, I think that's gonna be detriment in the league, especially when you've got like I say, you've got fucking Tottenham and Chelsea, who both of them fucking one game a week, made the right additions, got solid managers. It's already a push for top four now. You know what I mean?
But again, saying that, De Zerbi's not really managed any massive profiles, has he? In terms of like
massive profile.
But no, not Tottenham. But I'm talking player wise. You're looking at players like Tonali.
I hear it, but Tonali was last playing under Eddie Howe, bro.
But he'll be looking at that. I'm the man.
Think about it, bro. He's not signed players that have played under the world's best managers.
No.
Stupid money for players, and they are solid, good choices. But let's be clear: West Ham and Newcastle, bro. You will do as De Zerbi says, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the thing with De Zerbi is a massive personality, innit? So again, if he's not getting his own way, best be sure, man, he'll start kicking up a fuss. You know what I'm trying to say? So in that sense, he's actually a good manager for Tottenham, because as we know with Tottenham, they're a club that go through the motions, innit? And I think De Zerbi, he ain't gonna stand for that. So again, man, it's actually good. It's good for them. Let me say his comments. So, realistically speaking, Arsenal are the only league contenders. Man United aren't going to do anything. They lost to freaking AC Milan. Liverpool aren't great and lack firepower. Man City are just horrible. Now, let's start on the Man United that aren't going to do anything because they lost to freaking AC Milan. You know what makes me laugh, Verbic, where was you when we won the other games? That's what I'm going to say. All of a sudden, United get beat and they lost to freaking AC Milan. I mean, that's just nonsense. That's one game. You haven't seen us play for the whole preseason because we've actually been playing some good stuff. So I'll ignore that. Arsenal are league contenders, as we said, because they've got the team and the manager that's been together for the longest while. Yeah. But again, and I'll reiterate, Man United haven't finished their business. And if we do our business, I'm gonna say we can go close. The same with Man City. Do I believe Man City, with the loss of Rodri, Pep, can challenge Arsenal? It depends. It depends what they bring in, because if they bring in Enzo Fernandez, and we know Buadi's going as well, and they have Buadi, Enzo, and Elliot Anderson, personally, I don't think that's going to be enough. But you never know. You never know. And then, again, Liverpool, I'll be honest with you, I don't look at Liverpool as a threat, man. Just being deadly honest, man, because I look at Liverpool and I'm thinking, I like Iriola as a manager, as a coach, but I just don't know, man, because I'm a massive fan of Wirtz. I think Wirtz is the top player. He hasn't really shown it so far. Isak, how's he going to recover from his injury? I hope Rio gets more game time, but Rio realistically cannot be a starter. This is why you're looking at Barcola. And I mean, Rio for me should be he's gonna have to be a starter, don't get me wrong, but he shouldn't be relied upon to be the go-to guy at that age, realistically, And then you've got the midfield. I think that midfield area you've got there, I'll be very surprised if Liverpool don't go and sign someone in that midfield. I'm looking at Alex Scott for you guys.
I don't think we need to. This is this is the big misconception. We don't need to. This is the thing. If you watch us during pre-season, we don't need to. We don't need to. And
why you think? What you think? Trey Ione is going to start doing the madness in the window in the season?
Trey Ione has been brilliant during pre-season.
Allow it, Jonas, man. Trey Ione, come on, bro.
I'm telling you
Trey Ione.
I'm telling you now.
Bro, you're clutching at straws here, man. What are we doing?
Brother, watch this kid. Watch this kid. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. Watch this kid. Because this kid is going to be, when people are going, but blah, this and that. Listen, Trey Ione is going to be brilliant for Liverpool this season. You watch him during pre-season, he's doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing at his age. I'm telling you, watch Trey Ione, brother. We don't need midfielders. Because you think
to be fair, listen, I think that Trey Ione's got something. Yeah, I think he's actually a good player. But my thing is though, yeah, can you really be going into this season? Because we all know, yeah, that Liverpool need like a number 6, innit? Because the guy with the gum shield, Enzo, he ain't good enough. Endo, whatever his name is. I don't give a damn. Yeah, he's not good enough. So my thing is, you guys need a number 6, innit? And Trey Ione, for me, to be asking him to be somewhat of a savior for Liverpool in that midfield, I don't think that's fair on him, innit? Really,
it's not him though. When you think about it, so for me, I'm looking at it as you've got McAllister, Szoboszlai, Batatic, you've got Gravenberch, you've got Curtis Jones, you've got Harvey Elliott.
Ain't Jones going to Inter Milan?
Jones ain't gone nowhere yet.
They reckon he's going Inter Milan.
They reckon he's going, but he ain't gone nowhere yet. He ain't said he's going. Do you know what I mean? But people forget everybody's got to start somewhere. Like, as much as they're cussing out and going, trainer is this, trainer is that, until you watch him, then we can have that conversation. Because everybody's going out, they're expecting to do a job, do this, and expecting to
right, listen, you're fighting a losing battle there. Yeah, listen. Trey Ione is a good player, bro, but I'm not going to have Trey Ione is going to be, walking the midfield in the Premier League, man. Come on.
All I'm saying is, when the season starts and everybody starts cussing out and doing whatever they want to do, watch Trey Ione. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Jonas,
Are you sure? You want to die on this Trey Ione hill right now?
I'm dying on this hill, brother. Because when everybody was talking about Kobe Manu this, Kobe Manu that, Kobe Manu went starting in your squad. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Did you man not want to die on that hill? Did you man not want to die on that hill? I'm dying on the Trey Ione hill.
Oh my god! Is he saying Trey's on Kobe's level? Nah.
All I'm saying is I'm dying on Trey Ione hill, bro. All I'm saying is,
Jonas, on a pre-season, you're gonna die on that hill of one pre-season.
Listen, it's not one pre-season.
Listen to me, bro. I beg you. Check now. 2 pre-seasons on the bounce. Tom Cleverley looked like the best thing since Scholesy, bro. Tom Cleverley. 2 on the bounce. Yeah.
People forget.
One sec. The worst one, the pre-season Perlo Piero. You pronounce it.
Listen, people forget Champions League last season. Trey Ione was playing.
Bro,
Trey Ione played with Champions League last season.
And you weren't dying on the hill then. Don't die on the hill because of pre-season.
I'm dying on the hill, brother. Listen,
the only hill Jonas is on with Trey is a mole.
Listen, I'm dying on that hill, brother. I'm dying on that hill because people are gonna eat their words, bro. I'm telling you now, Trey Ione, bro. I'm dying on that hill, brother.
Let's give the kid a chance here. But my thing is, yeah, I just don't understand that we know that you guys need a midfielder, really, yeah, and you're willing to say that Trey Ione can come and do that role. You watch him week in, week out. So, I mean, I do think it's a wild take. I can't even lie. But listen, you've been watching him, so if that's the hill you want to die on, man, then
prepare to die on that hill.
I hear it. All right, let's move it on anyway. So we are all in agreement, yeah, that Arsenal somehow, yeah, are the slight favourites going into this Premier League season. But do you think there's a chance with this window still open before we move it on that there's other teams that can overtake them, or are you guys just saying that Arsenal are the outright favourites? Because we know we know what happens to Arsenal when there's pressure on, don't we? So
I personally think they are technically the favourites, but it's literally that on a technicality. It's because yes, they have had a manager there for a long time that's built that squad and is familiar with those players, and they have already added to it and strengthened to it, and they have already got a squad that's very deep. So for me, yeah, they are. But again, like I say, it's literally because of that. If it weren't for the case of like that, like how many managers are coming into their like the new stint to a club? Carrick essentially since January, so he's the longest serving manager out of Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, and United. That's 5 contenders right there, all with new managers.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, on a technicality, they are favourites in it. But like I say, when it actually gets into it, 1 game a week with the right manager, I know for a fact what we could have done. So I know for a fact what Chelsea could do. And to be fair, like Tottenham could do the exact same thing because they've got the same situation going on. They've got the right balance of players now. I feel like let's be clear, last season, yeah, it's 2 seasons on a bounce where they finished really low. But last season was purely down to fucking horrendous luck and just I don't know what was going on with their appointment of managers and like just axing and bringing in guys that clearly wasn't the right guy for the fucking job. But yeah, obviously now looks like everything's in place for them to actually do something. So
yeah.
like I say, Arsenal might be trying to go for that elusive quadruple again, and yeah, man, that could fuck them up. We know this, but right
Bro,
now,
maybe on FIFA, man. I don't know what quadruple in. These guys can barely win a single. You know what I'm trying to say. So I'm not here for that rubbish again this season. I'll be honest.
I'm still waiting.
Them guys know exactly who they were
with this kind of shit on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting.
I promise you right now, in my lifetime, yeah, we're never gonna see Arsenal win a Champions League. Never. Yeah, I'll tell you this now, yeah. I'll bet my life on it. We're never gonna see a team like that win Champions League. Impossible. You know, impossible. But listen, that talk will be for another day anyway. Let's move it on, yeah. So who are the teams likely to get relegated? Yeah, in my opinion, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go with Hull City. I mean, I don't really rate Lampard. I mean, yeah, he speaks. I know he speaks well on that, but I ain't gonna help him. So I'm gonna say Coventry, yeah. And the other team, I'm gonna surprise you. This might be a wild one, yeah. But I'm gonna say Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest. So I'm gonna say Coventry, Hull, and Nottingham Forest to get relegated. I think Ipswich, because if you know why I'm saying Ipswich will stay up. I think they've actually got a good manager in Gary O'Neill. I think he's very good. You know what I mean? I think he's a good manager, and I think he keeps them up. But I'm gonna say Hull, Nottingham Forest, and Coventry. I think to go down. Newcastle to get. Do you know what? Yeah, I was thinking Newcastle, but I don't think Newcastle will get relegated. I think they'll have just enough. Ipswich, Hull, Newcastle going down. I hear it. Who do you man reckon that's going down?
Do you not reckon Fulham get pulled into that?
Bro, you know what's mad? My 3 was Hull, Fulham, Newcastle.
Do you not reckon Fulham get pulled into that?
Well, yeah,
Have
but
you not
wait.
bro,
Why
bro,
Fulham?
bro,
Why
bro.
Fulham?
Chuck
Why Fulham?
Wazy's loan has ended and they've not brought
Yeah,
him in.
yeah,
Harry Wilson's left and Raul
Yeah,
Jimenez is left.
yeah.
The
but
fuck are
yeah,
they
but look,
doing?
Sanderberg's still there as well. And again, if Sanderberg does go, that's a problem. But I look at Fulham's team, yeah. Calvin Bassey, Joachim Anderson, Bernd Leno in goal, Anthony Robinson.
They look
And then
about as good as that West Ham side that went down.
they're not what?
They look about as good as that West Ham side last year.
But you're saying that what? You think Coventry got more than them?
Bro, I think Coventry are gonna just about scrape it. I think it's literally because Fulham and Newcastle they've sold so much and they've not replaced it. Like them two specifically. I don't know what's going on in Newcastle losing Eddie Howe as well. Bro, it's wild. I
Bro,
think them-
hey, this Matthias Jassel is a good manager, though. He's good. He's a good manager.
I don't think Newcastle go down. However,
No, neither do I. Neither do I.
However, I do think Fulham are in that conversation.
Fulham, I'm surprised, man.
Harry Wilson was producing a lot last season, brother.
a lot. He looked.
I hear it.
Harry Wilson was producing a lot last season, brother.
Harry Wilson, all from watching Match of the Day and shit, and I'm just making my notes and that. Bro, Harry Wilson was their guy, and that Chuck Wavy had moments where he was doing bits for them as well. And anytime fucking it wasn't them, it was that Jimenez. It's like, bro, them three gone out of the team, you are fucked, bro. You need to replace them immediately.
Let me see their signings. Let me see their signings. I'm pretty. They brought in that Gonzalo Garcia from Real Madrid, didn't they?
Bro, but is that a proven entity?
Nah, he's not proven. Obviously.
Guaranteed, like Raul Jimenez is going.
So they've brought. Listen, they brought in that Shea Charles. He's a good player from Southampton. Cesar Palacios. So yeah, they brought in 3 players. Well, 4. One was there last season. They brought in 3 players. Yeah, Gonzalo Garcia, Shea Charles, and Cesar Palacios.
But when you look at the 3 that have gone, I don't think they've done anywhere near enough. As it stands right now, like, obviously shit can change. There's 2 weeks left and people will start panic buying. You know what I mean? All this is subject to change, you get me? But as it stands right this second, Newcastle and Fulham look in the fucking gutter. Hull guaranteed that their bottom. I guarantee that, put money on that. They're 20th. Yeah, but Fulham, they're gonna
So
have.
You man think you think Newcastle are going down?
I think Newcastle and Coventry are going to be battling it out to see who stays up. That's how bad I think it's gonna be for Newcastle, bro.
Everyone's going with Newcastle to get relegated. Look.
I don't know if they do.
But wait. Let's go through Newcastle's players that they still got. Yeah, they've still got Lewis Hall still there. Yeah, they've got that Malik Tell. They've got Fabian Scher, Dan Byrne,
Lewis
who's
Hall.
the right Livramento.
Lewis Hall's still there.
Yeah, Lewis Hall. The midfield, I would say, yeah. I never thought they would lose Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali in one season. Like, that's mad. I never thought that, yeah. And they brought in Sean Stour from Ajax, who's a young player. They brought in that is it Alambi? I can't remember his name, Alambi or something like that, midfielder. Yeah, Sven Botman as well. Big up there, Les. Yeah, Sven Botman at the back. Anthony Alanga, Harvey Barnes, Walter Marder, Johan Visser. Bro, listen, Joe Willock, they've still got players in their team, yeah, that can do things. I don't think they get relegated. And they got a good manager as well.
They do, but this is what I'm saying, though. Like, for me, they've tore the squad apart. Like, bear in mind, every player that's there now of a certain standard is definitely thinking they're out of there next summer. This is just purely an audition for a transfer now, because clearly this club that we signed for on this, we're building something. They're not. This window specifically has proven that. You know what I mean? Over two summer windows, they've let go of Isak, Gordon, Tonali, Bruno. Bro, that your project is dead.
Yeah, 100.
It's dead.
Yeah, but I don't think they can. They can't.
Oh, Dereless is killing me. Asula. Nah, allow it, man. Asula.
They can't.
Dereless, allow it, man. Asula.
They can't buy without selling, so they've had to sell over the last 2 windows in order to afford whatever else they're gonna go and buy.
I hear it, but the thing is, though, when you've already got so much quality, yeah. Now they've got to buy, and this is what they're doing. They're buying youngsters from Ajax, teenagers. I swear that Stour's only fucking 18, 19.
Well, bro, it's funny. It's funny you say that. Yeah, it's funny you say that because if you look at the bulk of their signings, yeah, they signed Bazumana Toure. He's 20. Yeah,
Kid.
Alaji Bamba. I think he might be 19 or 20. They got the right back Dedic. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's going to be cover for Livermento. Hornacek, the keeper, I think is young. Sean Stour was 18, and the other goalkeeper, Ewan Jawan, is 20.
Get me? All up for young player of the season. You can't expect miracles here, bro. When you that kind of quality goal and you're buying that kind of young, like now you are Brighton. You are a farm now. That's it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, they're not established enough where, like, I honestly don't think now they're stable to the point where their star players that are left are looking at it as we're gonna get back into like some kind of European competition. We're gonna do something. I think them man are looking at Lewis Hall already. I seen fucking something. He left their pre-season early. You know what I'm saying? He left their pre-season early for the simple fact. Lewis Hall?
When he was playing the other night for Newcastle.
Yeah, but he ended up coming back early for some shit. Fucking he didn't do the full pre-season. He came home and then went back. You get me? I personally think when he came back fucking to England, that was because it was linked with when we were fucking talking. You know what I'm saying? So I think he actually came back during that period, and then obviously he's ended up going back out to link up with the squad. But that to me is enough to know that his head's already been turned, because the talks were serious enough where he actually came back to England for something. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a coincidence that it was the same time that we were fucking discussing shit about him. Like, realistically, all the rest of them, you think they're not looking at it as fucking see where I can get in the summer or even in January? Some of them will be thinking if they can't get out now, they'll be thinking fucking maybe January, maybe fucking summer. But they're not there to take that team to anything like that. I think a lot of the star players are going to be playing for themselves from this season. If you're looking at the star players 2 seasons ago, if you'd have ranked like their star players, all their star players are gone now.
Yeah.
There.
I'm telling you, who would have thought? Yeah, they would have lost Isak, Gordon, Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes in the space of 2 seasons.
Exactly.
Like that's mad. That is mad. That is mad. So yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm still gonna say I don't think Newcastle get relegated. I think Newcastle will survive. However, if they lose any more starters from now, that's when I'll start saying they're in trouble, because if they was to lose Lewis Hall, or let's say they lost I mean, they're not going to lose Malik Tior, but I think if they was to lose a starting player, then it's going to look a bit iffy for them. But
they've already lost enough starting players for me to say that they're looking shaky.
Yeah, I hear it. But I think they might survive. I think they're going to survive, man. I think Hull City, I think Coventry. Again, Coventry have made a few signings, but I don't know. I don't know. I think Hull and Coventry for me will go straight back down, and then the third team, as I said, I think it might be a Nottingham Forest. It might be a Nottingham Forest for me. Because again, Nottingham Forest were flirting with relegation last season as well. So, and the thing is, they've obviously lost Anderson, who was probably
and they lost the striker, didn't they?
Awanyi. Yeah, but I think but they were more or less playing with that Igor Jesus, who's quite decent. So, but again, I don't think it's straightforward, isn't it, to say that there's 3 outstanding teams. I'm only saying Hull and Coventry because I'm looking at their squads as a whole as being weaker, innit? But the third team for me, I don't think it's straightforward.
No, I think Hull's the only nailed on one for relegation for me.
Yeah. Let's see this one. Lewis Miley, border at Newcastle, bring him to Liverpool. Boy, train Ione, no?
Hey, listen, you my love, you ain't better. Train Ione is gonna be the truth, bro.
Hey, listen, this one. Ipswich signed Chuba Akpom, Cedric Kipre, Emerson, Kane Van Uvelen, Abdul Fattah. Abdul Fattah was a good player. I actually think he's going to cause problems in this league. He's a very good player. Issa Diop, Dyson Maida, he'll cause problems with his energy. Kiel Sherpen and Julio Enciso. And again, Enciso's a player that I think is good as well. So, yeah, listen, you see Ipswich, yeah? The reason for me Ipswich stay up is because they've got a very good manager. And he's someone that, he was managing Strasbourg in France last season. He has managed in the Premier League as well with Wolves and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill, I'm telling you, yeah, when it comes to the English managers out there, I remember watching, what was it? I think he was on Sky Sports one time, Monday Night Football, and he was breaking the game down, yeah. And I actually didn't realize that he's that intelligent, like, and how he was breaking certain things down. And I think someone like him, I think he's someone to keep an eye on. I actually think he's good. I actually think he keeps Ipswich up. And again, they've signed some interesting players. I think Fatawu, Dyson Maida, Enciso, they'll be part of their attack. That could arguably be their attacking three if they play that. Because Fatawu plays on the right as left-footed player. Enciso can play on the left, and Dyson Maida can play through the middle. So, yeah, listen, man, they've definitely got some good players there. And I think they definitely do stay up. What's this one? Neto going to Saudi for 100 million, Enzo to City for 120, and Wirtz to Chelsea for 110. Hey, imagine if Florian Wirtz went Chelsea. Imagine that under Xabi. Hey, you know what? Yeah, that isn't a bad shout. That isn't a bad shout. Because Chelsea would get 220 million from Neto and Enzo. And they can easily go and spend that on Wirtz. And I actually think Liverpool would listen to that 110 million for Wirtz. And I'll tell you now, imagine if they had Wirtz, Palmer, and Rodgers as their three.
Yeah, but
Palmer and Esteval as well, and João Pedro in there.
How does that work though? Because you need one of them to defend.
No, bro. Listen. Of course,
you need one of them to defend.
Listen, I'm just looking at it as as, for me, it's not going to happen because I don't think Liverpool sell him because I think Iraola will want to use him in it. But Xabi Alonso, man, you never know, man, because he's going to be playing that free as well. Wirtz is used to that, so it's one to watch, man. It's one to watch, and this is why I think coming into this week, I believe is going to be where we're going to start seeing a lot of signings take place.
Yeah.
I just got a feeling it's going to be this week. Probably something tomorrow, where someone that's because today's been Rodri. I think tomorrow, someone puts a bid in for someone, and he might start off that chain reaction. I think So yeah, let's see. Listen, let's move it on anyway. So I think we're all in the agreement that Hull City are in there. You boys said Coventry. Was it Coventry as well? We agreed on?
Yeah, Coventry. I'll agree on.
Yeah. And then Fitz reckons Newcastle.
I'm saying Fulham, brother.
Yeah, Fulham, that's one. Yeah.
Fulham, I'm
saying Fulham, brother.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I said Coventry. You lot are saying Fulham and Newcastle, isn't it?
I'm saying Hull, Fulham, Newcastle. Jonas is saying Hull, Coventry, and Fulham, and you're going with
Whole Coventry and Nottingham Forest.
yeah.
All right, listen, interesting, man. Let's see in it. But listen, let's move it on anyway, and let's talk about the potential to be the signing of the season. I mean, yeah, player of the season. Who you guys got for your player of the season? Fitz, we'll go with you first. Who you got for your player of the season?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was player of the season, so I went with Cobby because I think Cobby. This is
Cobby, yeah.
Hold on. You're gonna die on that hill.
I am, bro. I'm gonna die on that hill today, bro. Because of you. Nah. To be fair, I got Cobby down because I do think this is gonna be his breakout in it. Like, he's got Carrick there. I know Carrick appreciates him, knows how valuable he is to the team. You get me? And I feel like now he feels truly valued. You get me? I feel like this is gonna be his year, innit? But if you want to extend that to signings, like with the 1 game a week and all that shit, I think Morgan Rodgers is gonna be fucking ridiculous this year for Chelsea.
You think?
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna fucking no one can really fucking make it worth the price tag, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that he's gonna take to it immediately. I don't think there's gonna be a big transition period where he has to fit in, and I think he's gonna work well.
So you're going with Cobby?
Yeah.
Cool. Jonas, what are you saying?
I'm taking Jeremy Jacquet. Jeremy
So
Jacquet.
just quickly, yeah. When I'm saying player of the season, yeah. You know when I'm saying player of the season, yeah. I'm saying like someone that will get voted as player of the season, not your own one.
Jeremy Jacquet.
So you think Jacquet is gonna walk into the Premier League this season and just take the main award, yeah?
He's just gonna body, man. And he's coming to body. He's not coming round to play games around there. Guys,
apologies, man. Jonas ain't usually like this. Apologies.
It's gonna be him or Verts. It's gonna be him or Verts.
Bro,
okay.
Verts would have been a more reasonable shout.
Verts is gonna come, bro. Jeremy Jacquet is gonna be on job this season.
Like I say, I personally, I think Cobby, you get me. But like I say, if we're talking about votes and all that, I think Cobby. Yeah, I don't think he's getting votes like that. I don't think the PR system's not behind him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Morgan Rodgers for that.
But this is why, yeah. This is why I said now, yeah. What are we basing it on? Because we know how they try to use players for player of the season. A lot of it's based on numbers, yeah. I've got 3 players in mind. Yeah, I've got 3 players in mind for player of the season. My 3: Yuri Tillemans, Cole Palmer, and Florian Wirtz. I'm going for them 3 to be player of the season, yeah. And
what will it be? What do you think it will be based on?
So this is what I'm saying, yeah. Because I think, because as we know what they do in it with the votings, yeah. A lot of the players that get player of the season, it's whether they've got numbers or whether they win a trophy in it. You know, as you can see, like they gave it to Bruno because he broke this bogus assist record. Yeah. Yeah, you Twitter guys are gonna hate that one, but good, man. I don't give a damn, man. You know what I'm trying to say, but that's why he got it, yeah. But for me, the fact that Cole Palmer missed out on the England squad, yeah, and not to mention, I think Xabi Alonso is gonna get the best out of him, because if you look at how we use Florian Wirtz in the 3 at the back here, Florian Wirtz had basically a free role to just go on and influence the game. I think he's going to do the same thing with Cole Palmer. And the fact that Cole Palmer has got Morgan Rodgers there with him now as well, who's one of his best mates in football, he'll be feeling that confidence even more. And I think what Morgan Rodgers will help Cole Palmer with is that Morgan Rodgers is a powerful runner with the ball. So I think he's going to attract a lot of the opposition defenses, which will allow Cole Palmer, for me, to pick up the ball in the pockets and start creating. And again, Cole Palmer's the penalty taker. You know, he's on free kicks. So I think if you're looking at someone to get GA, as they call it, he could be someone that figures in that. Yuri Tillemans, for me, I think Yuri Tillemans is going to surprise people because I think Yuri Tillemans, for me, has to be a starter. But then you've got, like, with Man United, yeah, for me, you've got three players that, for different reasons. Kobe, for me, Carrick loves him, and I'll be very surprised if Carrick drops Kobe. Yuri Tillemans, for me, has to start because getting him for 35 million, you know, and what he's done in the short space of time in pre-season, he's just shown how good he is. And then you've got a common denominator in Bruno Fernandes, who's the captain, and he's a problem for me as well. That will be playing. So
do you think that Tillemans starts 90% of your games?
So this is why I've got him down as being the player of the season, because I think he's going to have an influence, but that's only if he gets game time. Now, the fact that Tillemans is at Man United, he would have had the conversations with Carrick to know where he stands in his team, because I very much doubt, United activated the release clause and he just came to United to be accepting to be, on the bench, let's say. So I'm predicting Tillemans does play the majority of the games. And I think if he does, he's going to be a contender for player of the season. And I'm glad this comments come in, yeah. Bruno won't let Tillemans shine. And, again, I'm not going to get on to Bruno because you guys know my thoughts on that guy anyway, yeah. But this is what I'm worried about. Because, Tillemans is going to be playing deeper than Bruno. But again, I actually think that Tillemans can actually be good for Bruno as well, because the one thing about Bruno, one thing that we all know about him is that this guy loves his third man runs, Tillemans can pick him out. But for me, I don't think in that midfield, unless Bruno takes a back seat, it's going to be very difficult for a lot of midfielders to shine. I think you look at Andre Santos, in a different way. For what Santos has shown, Santos is playing more as a 6. So again, he's just got a different role that he occupies, which, won't really coincide with Bruno Fernandes. But Tillemans, for me, he can play with Bruno, but in Man United's best team, if Carrick plays him and Bruno and Kobe, I don't know if you get the best out of Kobe, best out of Tillemans, sorry, there. But I'm going to say he's going to be a contender because I think he's got a lot of quality, Tillemans. And then Florian Wirtz, I think the fact that you said, Jonas, that he's going to, that Iraola wants to play him in the 10. I actually think that, this could be Wirtz's season. This could be Wirtz's season. I think he's going to have the year experience already in the Premier League. And I think that under Iraola, and again, Iraola's team, they're a pressing team as well. But with Florian Wirtz, he's used to that with Xabi Alonso. So he's used to doing all these hard yards, as they call it. So that could suit him. So I'm going to go with them three.
Like I say, I'm sticking with Kobe for the simple fact of it. Like I say, I feel like he's going to step up now and let man know like how valuable he really is. And like I say, I sent over some stats to you the other day, and under Michael Carrick, with Kobe Mainoo starting in Carrick's team, 75% win ratio.
Yep,
bro, that's ridiculous. That tells you the player reads. Obviously, went to the World Cup, made a mockery, didn't even get no time. Okay, cool. Come back home, watch what he does. I'm still sticking by it. But I think people will be saying, yes, Kobe Mainoo was the guy for United. But at the same time, I don't think he's going to get the votes like that. He's not going to get the GA. I do think Morgan Rogers.
But Fitz, you know what? You know where I agree with you though, yeah? If Kobe was to get player of the season, it will be good. And I'll tell you why. Because he would gill it, yeah, having not got mad GA. And that'll be a good sign of things to come, because I just don't believe if someone gets GA, they deserve to be getting player of the season. I don't believe that, because player of the season for me has to be good performances.
Yeah.
So if Kobe was to get player of the season, he's most likely going to get it on low GA, which would be good for me. So,
but the truth of the matter is, I think the last time someone got fucking player of the season without having GA behind it, I think it was probably Roy Keane in like 98 or some shit. So let's not hold our breath in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, listen. Do you think so? So what, Jonas? You're saying who? You're going Florian Wirtz and who?
I'll go Florian. I might go Florian Wirtz and Isaac.
Okay,
Isaac
a bit
might be in
biased,
there.
but I hear it.
Might be in there.
And Fitz, you say you reckon Kobe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, guys, let us know who you think, yeah, who's gonna be player this season. I know someone said Haaland. You know what? This might be unpopular, yeah. Something's telling me, yeah. I don't think Haaland has a great season.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know whose name I'm gonna throw in there?
Who?
Cherky.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say Cherky, yeah. I was gonna say him, but something's telling me, yeah. I don't know why, yeah. I just got a feeling. I don't know if they have a good season, because I see some clips of Haaland yesterday, yeah, and Haaland looks disillusioned at City because Pep's gone, Rodri's gone, Bernardo Silva's gone, and he's dealing with Doku and Semenyo on the wings. You see what I mean? So this is my thing, and I think with Cherky, I think Cherky's potentially can be one of the best players in the world, not only the league, the world, yeah. But I just got something's just telling me I don't know if them guys have a good season. I don't know, man. I just think there's something there with City, man, that don't look right. I mean, this is probably the worst comment I've seen of the day so far, but Saka's honestly winning the Prem Player of the Season and Golden Boot. So he's never won Golden Boot. He's never won Player of the Season, and to my knowledge, that was a VAR title. So again, let's just calm the hype with Saka.
Verbic needs a nap.
He does permanently. You know what I mean? Big up Verbic, man. But that's one of the worst, man. Player of the Season, Golden Boot. So you think Saka's gonna do a clean sweep? Why? Because he's got cane roll now. Is that what it is? Yeah?
Just keep that comment on the screen long enough for me to write this shit down.
Yeah, bro. Listen, don't worry, man. It's gonna be pinned anyway.
The receipts for next season.
Hey, Gav's salty. Listen, I'm not salty, man. I'm honest. If you think Saka's gonna do a treble clean sweep, then listen, you're a better man than me. But when the guy's not won either, like, it's very difficult, man, to be doing that. And not to mention, Saka's played a lot of football and he's dropped off. You know, let's be honest with you, man. Madueke should have been starting more games than him last season, and that's saying something because he's no good either. Yeah, but no, trying to say, bro, you see what it is as well. Yeah, I just hope Saka hasn't got cane roll come the start of the season. That's all I hope. I promise you, man, because you know that cane roll was very tight, man. It's holding him back, man. He needs to get rid of that. You know what I mean?
I got a question. I got a question then. What happens if the first game they lose against Coventry? What happens then?
Right, bro, listen, that's not going to mean too much, man. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, we're going to come on there laughing, and you can hear that for free. I'm telling you that now, we'll come laughing. But listen, it's the first game, innit? It's not going to define the season. As I said, I think the PSG final with Arsenal, I think it showed everything. You know, they didn't play no one up until the eventual proper team and got beat. And the thing is, they should have got battered, but they just defended the whole game and then got beat anyway. So that's how I saw it, you know. But yeah, it is what it is, man. What's this one? So do you think Man United will get in top 6? Yeah, we will, man. Like, we finished third last season. You know, what makes you think that we're gonna be finishing outside top 6? Michael Carrick has already shown what he's got. I see a stat the other day, yeah. Man United have scored the most goals since Carrick's arrived, isn't it?
I was surprised, but we did get a few fucking. We got a couple on the board, innit? So
I'm telling you, bro. Like Michael Carrick, it's not a fluke what he's doing. But everyone's gonna be saying, "Oh, you got beat by AC Milan," and funny how Bruno comes back in the team. By the way, when we get beat, just saying, you know. Yeah, who would have known? You know what I'm saying? But nah, listen, I think Carrick will be all right, man. And as I said, if we get these signings right, and I'm expecting 2 more, then listen, man, who knows? Who knows? But I'll have to say Arsenal are the favourites at the moment, you know, if we're being honest. Cool. All right, so yeah, we've done our player of the season, guys. Young player of the season. Young player of the season. Jonas, who you going with? Young player of the season. Jeremy Jacquet again, or someone from Liverpool?
No. I'll give you man side. Trent. No, I'm joking. I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know. I have no clue. There's so many. There's so many in it. There's so many available. I'll be honest. There's too many.
Sorry. Let me stop you. Yeah, let me stop you just quickly. I'm just on Sky Sports now, yeah, and they've got the forward lines, Premier League forward lines. So Man City have Haaland, Semenyo, Foden, and Doku. Chelsea have João Pedro, Neto, Palmer, Rogers. Arsenal got Havertz, Saka, Zolis, and Eze. Liverpool got Isak, Rio, Wirtz, and Gakpo. United have got Sesko, Mbeumo, Fernandes, and Cunha. Yeah. And you know why I'm reading this out, yeah? Because this is the kind of bollocks that we have to put up with on a regular basis. Yeah. It's like, so Man United got Sesko, Mbeumo, Fernandes, and Cunha. Yeah. Now it goes to show you, yeah. And guys, listen, this is separate, yeah. But it's the kind of bollocks that I can't stand, yeah, because it goes to show you that Sky Sports are not watching the games because they've put Sesko and Mbeumo together. Are they not? They're not actually realizing that Carrick's playing Mbeumo through the middle, not on the right. So they've left out Ahmad to put in Mbeumo there, but Mbeumo's playing through the middle. So it's either going to be Mbeumo or Sesko. Yeah, and then they've got Arsenal have got Havertz, Saka, Zolis, and Eze. Now it's like Zolis is a new signing. Why is he there? Like Eze. There's no Odegaard, really. Pedro Neto. João Pedro, yeah, Neto, Palmer, and Rogers. Haaland, Semenyo, Foden, and Doku. So, yeah. Sorry, I just got sidetracked on that one, man. I just can't stand it when when Sky Sports put out these certain things because they clearly haven't been watching United to be putting that front four out of Sesko, Mbeumo, Fernandes, and Cunha. But yeah, sorry, just get back onto what we're saying, yeah. So young player of the season, Jonas.
I don't know. There's so many. There's a few. There's a fair few.
Pick one, bro.
Do we think what's his name from Bournemouth gets it? Croupy.
He's out injured at the moment, you know. He's out for 6 months, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah. He done his ACL, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize he did that.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, he done his ACL. It's annoying, man. But yeah, he's out.
João Pedro? Is he still considered a young?
No. So that young player we're looking at, I would say, well, below 21.
I'm trying to think who you've got really.
Guys, let us know in the chat. Yeah, who's your young player of the season?
Yeah, I don't know who you've got really. Who have you guys got?
I personally think fucking Heaven could end up getting it because I feel like as well. I do feel like based on minutes as well because I think Rio's gonna get a lot of minutes this season for you. Yeah, I wouldn't see him take it because he's got the quality to, but I know Heaven's gonna get quite a lot of game time in it. Obviously,
Yeah.
fucking Martinez spends half his fucking career out injured. Maguire has health issues. The Lit has health issues. But fucking with Heaven being the left footed, I think he gets a bit more time than Euro does. So yeah,
Heaven's a good shout, man. Heaven's a good shout. Verbic reckons Max Dowman, but again, Dowman, I don't think he get enough game time. Yeah,
it's like JJ Gabriel, but let's be clear, he's not getting the game time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As talented as these youngsters are, they're not getting the game time. Rio, on the other hand, he's going to get the game time. He was already getting more game time than Dowman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with Gakpo leaving, it makes it even clearer. He's going to be getting more game time, even if they're bringing in a Barcola, because they're getting rid of someone to bring in Barcola because they've got Rio. So yeah, man.
You know I'm gonna go with. This might be a surprising one. Yeah, I hear Rio and that. I'm gonna go with William Esteval. Yeah,
I hear it.
I was thinking Quenda. I was thinking Quenda, yeah, but I don't know if Quenda gets game time because where's Quenda gonna play? Because we know Quenda's a winger, can play wing back, but I don't know where he gets game time. But something's telling me that William Esteval. I think Esteval could be young player of the season. Because let's not forget as well, yeah, Esteval, you know, he was the young star coming into the league at Chelsea. Obviously, he got that injury, which meant he missed the World Cup. But something's telling me Esteval might win the young player of the season.
I hear it.
So I'm going with Esteval. Yeah. Listen, right back on cue. Celebrating mediocrity, I see there, Mamba. One trophy already, he's saying. Yeah. Someone tell Mamba, yeah, it's a glorified friendly. I don't think he knew that.
Don't give me that bullshit.
It's good.
Listen, let Mamba have his time. Let him have his time, innit? We know Mamba's not serious.
It's not even a trophy, it's a shield, isn't it? Is that what you used to go into battle with?
You man, let Mamba have his time, innit? You know, if he thinks it's a trophy, then let him run with that one.
No, it's a silver plate. It's not even a cup. You're not having it.
Yeah, big up Mamba, man. Shout out to you boys. Yeah, big up, man. Listen, if you want to class that as a trophy, then listen, who am I to tell you otherwise? You know, it's been 20 odd years. If you can get 2 trophies within a space of, you know, a couple of months, then listen. Big up yourself, man.
Who are we to say otherwise? Yo, lifelong football fans that never class the Charity Shield as a fucking victory. You know what I mean? How many times did Arsenal fans hear us boasting that we beat them in a Charity Shield? Never. It doesn't matter like that. You know what I'm saying? What matters, like, bro, they beat us for the Charity Shield the year we won the treble. You ever hear them tell us that when we mention a treble? No. So fucking stop talking about it now, boys.
Yeah, listen, man. We know the truth, innit? But you know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, man, as I say. So yeah, listen, let us know in the chat, guys, who you think your player this season, young player this season. Esteval for me. Jonas said, who did you say again? Sorry. Who did you go for? I forgot.
I'm gonna take Rio. I'm gonna take Rio.
Rio, yeah?
Yeah.
And Fitz, you said Heaven, innit? You said. Yo, you frozen?
Yo, yeah, I'm back now. I'm back. Go on.
Yeah. So yeah, who did you say? Heaven, you said, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm saying Heaven, but to be fair, it's not often to see a defender win that shit. You know what I mean? So if I'm going with an attacking option, it's Rio, innit?
You got me Rio, yeah?
Yeah, I think he'll get a lot of game time.
But the thing is, do you think Rio gets game time if Barcola comes in?
Yeah. Gakpo's gone. If Barcola comes in, Gakpo's gone. Rio gets game time.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. If Gakpo, the
Okay.
thing is if Liverpool get Barcola, Gakpo's going to Tottenham.
Yeah.
So that's 80 million, which to me,
Sorry.
80
How
mil.
much?
80
Get
mil.
out of here, man. You're not paying 80
It's
million
80 mil,
for
bro.
Gakpo. Bro, listen. Let's move on. Nah. Bro, listen.
It's 80 mil. Them man are willing to pay 80
Gakpo's
mil.
not going Tottenham for 80 million. I promise you that now he's not.
A
I
West
promise
Ham
you he's not going for
midfielder.
80 million.
He just bought a West Ham midfielder that got relegated for 80. You think it's
Fitz,
beyond
bro,
him?
trust me. He ain't going for 80 million. Impossible. Gakpo for 80 million. Nah, listen. You're off your mind. You're out your mind.
Fitz, just make a note.
Bro,
Listen, 80 million. You guys are smoking, man. There's no way.
Just make a note.
I reckon Gakpo for me will go for about 50, 55 mil. There's no way he's getting 80 million.
that'd be reasonable. But no, I can see Tottenham are just spending dough for fun, bro. They've got stupid money to spend.
Vicaria's
I'm
going
having
to
it, man.
Italy. Vicaria's going to Italy on a loan move.
Yeah, he's going Juventus.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not having it, man. 80 million. Listen.
You just signed a new deal. Gakpo's literally just signed a new deal. Probably last year?
New deal.
Yeah, he signed a new deal last year.
Bro, I don't care, man. He ain't getting 80 mil. Impossible.
80 million.
If Tottenham buy him for 80 million, yeah, something needs to be checked because that don't make no sense to me. 80 million? Nah.
Bro,
Listen,
look at
I'll hold my hands up if he does, but I'm pretty sure ain't happening.
Look at the market we're in.
Bro, I seen a story, yeah, about, you see, when we was rumored to be going in for Onana, the AC Milan president wanted 15 million. Yeah? The Inter Milan fucking president wanted 15 mil. My man's ended up saying, like, start as like a point of reference, start at 50, innit? Like, and everybody was laughing about it apparently in the office. They sent it and United accepted. Bro, the fuck, like, that broke the market. Then you look at the fucking business with Hoyland and all the rest. Bro, come on now, the market is fucked. Look at the money that's
but the thing is though, how old is Gakpo?
27.
27. Yeah.
So bro, he's still young enough to command the fee.
He's in his prime.
Oh, come on, 80 million for Gakpo. Come on. No ways it cannot be serious.
Bro, it shouldn't be. But look at what's already been spent, bro. You know what I mean? Look what they just spent. They spent the exact same fee on a relegated midfielder.
Yeah, but the difference with Matthias Fernandez, yeah. Fernandez is what, 21, yeah, and his potential's high. Gakpo is crap. Let's face it, he's rubbish, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I know he's like 27, but there's no way I can see him going for 80. That's impossible. What's he done really to be going for 80 million at Liverpool?
Cool.
Banging in goals. 8 million, please.
Hey, only if
it doesn't need to make sense. The market doesn't, though. You know what I'm saying? When the market makes sense, why are you looking for logic in the transfer fee? You know what I mean? Like, some players, like I say, look, he's got a long contract. Yeah, fucking my man's not like he's past his peak. He's literally in his peaks, just starting. His peak, so he can command a fee. You know what I mean? And you're coming from Liverpool, they're not in a weak position. They don't have to sell him.
No,
you know what I mean? They're coming sniffing, asking. They've said 80. They agree in principle. It's just a case of the signing a replacement first.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, isn't it? I can see them doing it because Tottenham have got stupid money to spend. And why not? This is basically make or break. The last 2 seasons going off them two. Like, yo, you're fighting relegation if you don't go all out.
Yeah, but the thing is though, my reasoning behind why I can't see them spend 80 million on Gakpo, is because they spent 100 million on Tonali. Now we know Tonali's not 100 million, but Tonali is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. So even though he should never have cost that money, you can somewhat understand it a little bit. The thing with Matthias Fernandes, he's 21 years of age. You know, there was other teams interested in him. You know, his potential's high. 80 million for a player playing the championship doesn't make sense, but you can kind of understand it. Cody Gakpo is not one of the best players in the league. You know, he's 27, but you mean to tell me that they're going to look at the fact that they spent 185 million combined on Fernandes and Tonali, and they think 80 million is a good idea to go and spend that on Gakpo?
Yes, they do. I'll take the
Listen,
check.
I'll be watching that closely, man. But if they do that,
I'll
I
take
think
the check.
yeah, it's
You know
one of the most
bro.
wildest windows I've seen because I just
Bro,
don't get that.
Put it like this, yeah. Their most recent revenue report states that they made 565 million just from renting out the stadium for NFL games and concerts and shit.
Yeah, the money's
Yeah?
the money's there.
The money is there to spend. They're fucking spending it, bro. They don't
But,
get,
but not on
they
not
know-
not not
they
on
know
Gakpo,
that-
man. Come on, not on Gakpo, not on Gakpo. I'm not
This is-
not on
this is
Gakpo.
what
It
I'm
can't be.
Nah, this is what I'm saying. This is the most Tottenham way about doing shit. You're going to spend 80 on a relegated midfielder, 80 on a fucking Liverpool reject, 100 on a half-decent midfielder. So you get half of it. Like, you get a third right. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Yeah.
spending stupid money to, like, you're taking a big risk on the play because the money they're spending, they could have definitely spent that 80 mil wiser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
We're sat here saying United have spent 80 mil wisely in Tielemans and Santos, even though none of them was our first choice. But at the end of the day, okay, if that's how you're going to spend 80 mil, I'll accept that. That's cool. You've bargain hunted and done fairly well with it. You know what I'm saying? Them man just went straight 80 mil for Fernandes, 100 mil for fucking Tonali. That's how they're doing it. They're getting a quote and they're not fucking
They're not
negotiating.
backing down, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
negotiating. They're just saying, okay, there's the check.
Yeah.
Like, they've got the money to spend because look at it like this, bro. They know, okay, we've got all this money to spend off what we've made off fucking renting out the stadium and this, that, and the next. But guess what? We're all booked up for next season as well for NFL to return and for fucking all these concerts to come back. Bro, the money's drying up. Why would we not spend it? Why are we going to line our pockets? No, like, bro, this is the best opportunity. What I said before, like weeks ago, this is where like Michael Carrick should have been backed because you look at all the top clubs, apart from Arsenal, everyone's starting from scratch. It's a fresh slate. Why not go all in? This is what I wanted United to do. Tottenham have fucking ended up doing it.
I hear it.
You get me? And you've got the money to fucking back it up. And the owners aren't just sat there saying, "No, well, wait. Bargain hunt." The owners are saying, "Fuck it. There's the checkbook. Right, what you need to."
Yeah, bro.
We've got
But the thing is, what left wingers out there right now do you think are realistic for Tottenham to get, so that they haven't got to spend that money on
Well, if you're gonna
on
spend 80
Gakpo.
mil on someone that's gonna play on the left, I'd personally I'd be aspiring more for that new stuff.
Bro, but that's my point. So why are you gonna spend 80 million on Gakpo?
Because that's smart spending. Tottenham, we're
Because-
talking to Tottenham, bro.
Yeah. And Gakpo is proven in the Premier League.
Fuck all that, man. Premier League proven. Nah, listen. You want put that in the bin, man. Seriously.
Premier League proven is as real as English tax.
I hear it, yeah, but I'm not having that for Gakpo, man. Come on.
It shouldn't
What's
be.
Gakpo's highest scoring season to be costing 80 million?
I get it. It shouldn't be because Premier League proven shouldn't just mean you played in the Prem for X amount of years. It should mean that you did well in the Prem for X amount of years. But that's not the meaning. The meaning is this man knows the league. He's played in it long enough. That's it.
And he scored a couple goals, scored a couple winners. He knows where he needs to be. 80 million, please. No.
Alright, listen. If you get 80 million for him, yeah, that's probably some of the best business been done in the Premier League. I'll
And
be honest.
they're probably thinking as well, like, he'll link up well with Xavi and shit. Like, I'm telling you now,
Yeah.
You know, there'll be perks to it.
I think Xavi be pissed because he'll be operating probably in the same areas as him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be more of a case of like working well in but because obviously from the looks of it, Xavi Simons looks a good player. But last season, before he got injured, he didn't do anything outstanding. He looked like he was the only thing that could in their squad, but he didn't actually do nothing. He looks like he does need time to adjust to the league. Having a Gakpo there to help him out throughout the week when Saturday or Sunday rolls round, maybe that's where Gakpo plays fucking like more role in it. Like, but if they think 80 mil for a backup player is ridiculous, but if they think he's gonna get the most out of their main player in the same position, why wouldn't you in it? Obviously, Deserve is actually a coach, innit?
Listen, let's see what happens. But that's mad if that happens. I'll be honest. You know, Liverpool be laughing because put it this way, if you don't get 80 million for Gakpo, and then you go and spend that, let's say, on Barcola, like you're probably laughing.
Barcola
because Barcola's probably better than Gakpo, and
Barcola and then you're freaking laughing, mate.
Listen, you see that Mbaye, I'm telling you now, he's gonna be special, man. I'm telling you. I see him when he was at PSG when he first came through. I didn't realize how old he was. I think he's only 16 when he's making his debut, and he was special, man, at that age. So if you get him, you're laughing. But what's this one? So I am an Arsenal fan. But you got Ronaldo in your Abbey. How?
Hey,
bro, does that make sense? Ronaldo in there, Ronald Sue, but you're an Arsenal fan. Listen, you obviously didn't watch what Ronaldo was doing to Justin Hoyte at Old Trafford. You know what I'm trying to say? So, listen, that's one of the weirdest things I've seen. But big up yourself, man. As Mick said, Gakpo 50 million tops. Yeah,
listen,
and even that's pushing it. So,
whatever you think it is in this current market is worth 80 million. Give me my 80 million.
Yeah, listen, I think it's scary times, man. Listen, if Gakpo's 80 million, then I hate to think what Ahmad is.
It's the market,
150. You know,
it's the market, brother.
Oh no, man, it's a dumb market. That's what I'll tell you. But listen, let's see what happens, innit? Let's see what happens.
It's a dumb market when you're buying a man from a relegated team for 80 million. That's a dumb market.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, I can more or less understand the Matthias Fernandes one because of his age and because of the interest. Even though it is a lot of money, but I can more understand it. But this Gakpo one, nah.
Yo, one sec.
Go on.
I've just been checking how are they able to spend so much, like obviously, like without it being capped. And
but I've seen this. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but you understand how many people they've sold as well, and the money they've recouped.
Yeah,
they've recouped nearly 190 million pounds.
Christian Romero, Jed Spence,
Solomon, Thompson, Divine, Velis, Dragosin, fucking Lancashire. They've let
and Vuskovic was their most, wasn't it? 50 mil.
Yeah, bro. So like realistically, they've spent like fucking 200 something, but 227 mil they've spent. Yeah, but when you've recouped nearly 190 from it, you spent like 50 mil.
Yeah,
so yes,
okay.
On Gakpo. You
know, bro. The thing is, it's not them not going for Gakpo, because I mean, I ain't got a problem them going for Gakpo. I'm just saying that how much it's going to cost.
Oh yeah. At that price, you would go elsewhere, of course.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, they're obviously because if you look at all the signings, all from the Premier League.
Yeah,
and if you're looking at a winger on that side for that kind of price from the Prem, I'd be thinking Iliman and Jai maybe. But you're probably gonna have to spend a little bit more than 80 for that.
Yeah, you are, because he's still in contract. But again,
so what you think that if Tottenham went for Enjoy,
Bro, he cost you more.
They're
than
gonna
he was
they're
that
gonna
for.
spend more than 80 million on Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Nah.
Everton will quote them like 100.
Brother, if Gakpo's going for 80 million, Njai is better than Gakpo, brother.
No, he is,
And-
yeah. But I'm looking at the basis of I can't believe Gakpo's going for 80, yeah. And Man United were looking at Enjoy, but the offer, what Everton are pricing at is too high. But there's no part of me that's thinking he's gonna be priced at like 100 mil.
Yeah.
But
See what I mean?
But why not? Why not when Anderson's gone for over that?
Yeah.
Why not when Mateus Fernandez has gone for 80 mil after getting relegated? I don't care
Yeah,
how
but
good he
age, bro,
looks.
age and English tax, though, isn't it? That's my point.
This is what I'm saying. He's not English.
No, but I'm saying Anderson went for 116 because of the English tax. Yeah,
Cool, but that takes that up to that. Fernandez, not English. Yeah,
but he's 21 though. He's 21
right.
though.
He's only got age on his side. Other than that, no English tax. Just got relegated. Team needed to sell. How the fuck was that 80 mil? Tottenham broke their own shit by spending that money. Only reason they spent that was the fair spent because it was a case of they knew a couple other clubs were sniffing round. We'll be the first one in. Let's wrap it up now. Same with Tonali. Couple clubs all linked. Let's get it done and dusted quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost panic buy. And now there's 2 weeks left. They probably have sniffed around other fucking options and been priced out. They probably have been told for Njai 100 mil. Because why wouldn't you?
Hey, listen, if Everton are asking for 100 mil for Iliman Enjoy, he's a good player, but come on, 100 million.
Brother,
Bro,
it's the market.
look at the market.
It's the
Look
market,
at the market. Stickland Rice for 100 million. The fuck are we? You know what I'm saying? The market is destroyed, bro. It's
Elliot
destroyed.
Anderson has gone for 160 million.
Who's that?
Elliot Anderson went for 160 million. That tells you.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah, in actual fact, yeah, the Elliot Anderson transfer has ruined the transfer market, really. Because if he doesn't go for 116 million, then Morgan Rogers probably don't go for 117.
Yeah.
So,
but saying that, it all started-
we just want you to break their record. Essentially, that's what.
yeah.
It just all started when it went with Declan Rice went for 100 mil.
Yep.
Because it was Prem proven youngster like that. That's what I'm saying, man. It destroyed it. So now Prem proven youngster Fernandez is 80 mil. Okay, so Prem proven young winger is fucking gonna be X amount, especially when he's the game changer.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, it's
Crazy.
This is why I'm getting
let's just see, man, because I'll tell you now, man, I'm gonna be disgusted, man, if he goes to 80 mil. I'll be disgusted, honestly. I'll be disgusted, man. That is ridiculous. A player of that level and that low level going for 80 million. And the funny thing is as well, yeah, when I'm hearing what PSG are asking for Barcola, yeah, I heard 150 million. I mean, it don't make sense, yeah. But when you actually think about it, I don't even blame PSG asking for that kind of amount. Because look at what's going on elsewhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's
it's crazy, man.
And Liverpool will be willing to pay it because it's essentially 70 mil and Gakpo.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's good business, really. When you think about it.
Very good business.
Okay, no, man. This game's done. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on.
And we can't get 25 for Rashford.
Bro. Yeah, but obviously it's the wages, isn't it? You know what I'm trying to say? It's the wages, but yeah, listen, I don't even want to talk, man. I don't even want to talk because that is just a joke. You know what I mean? All right, let's move it on anyway. So, surprise team of the season. And it could be a team that won't do as well or a team that will do well.
I think the surprise is City's decline, isn't it? I think
you know what? I got a feeling City are going to struggle, you know.
But I don't even think that's a surprise. I don't know. Everyone knew it would be a downfall. Once Pep's gone, you knew something was going to change.
No. Yeah. No, but there's a difference between going from competing to irrelevancy, and that's where I think they're going now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think
Listen, they're looking like they're going back to the Ali Benabia days. I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
This season is going to be the start of a very, very long decline.
The Shungotas and that. You know what I'm trying to say? You're going to see Ben Thatcher putting up at left back.
Trust me.
The thing is though, you know what it is, yeah. For me, it's not. Listen, Pep. I know Fitz likes this one as well, yeah. Listen, Pep is one of the greatest of all time, yeah. Maybe the greatest.
Don't do it. You are
the amount of people, yeah. The amount of people that are crashing it on Pep. He's had this career for no reason.
But yo, the next overlay needs to be split with another white gap right here on this side. A city badge in the middle. This is ridiculous.
Listen, give the coach give him some grace, man. But listen,
give him props for due, brother.
Listen, you know what it is, yeah. It's not even so much Pep leaving.
Give Klopp more due than I will Pep, because Klopp's gone to clubs that weren't successful and made them successful. Big difference. And he didn't have stars.
Listen, his Dortmund team was doing something. I can't even lie, man. Yeah, they have some serious players, man.
Klopp made stars. You get me? Klopp made stars. Fucking Pep, fraud, mate, fraud.
Listen, let Pep rest, man. One of the greatest managers of all time. But
even when he dies, can he rest? Fuck Pep with my whole chest.
But look, the thing is, yeah, you know what it is for City, yeah. It's not even Pep for me. It's the fact that Rodri's gone as well. Because I think with Pep gone, Maresca coming in, yeah, I would have said that Maresca's a good coach, and he's not gonna emulate Pep for me, yeah. But you would have thought fair enough. For me, the fact that Rodri has gone, Pep going meant that they've gone from favourites to, you'd probably say at this moment in time it's either them or Arsenal, and Arsenal are only there because they've got a consistent team. The fact Rodri's gone now, yeah, and they're looking at bringing in Buadi and Enzo, who are good players, but they're not Rodri, to go with Elliot Anderson, 116 million. I can see them battling for top four.
Nah,
which don't make sense based on what they've always been doing.
Bro, I'm telling you now, with City, it's not even just Rodri. Rodri is one of many final nails. Look at it like this. Have you clocked their outgoings?
Yeah. Well, John Stones, who's that one? Ake, yeah.
Then you've got fucking Bernardo Silva gone.
Yep.
Rodri gone.
Yeah.
And Akanji's loan got fucking like into
what's Inter?
Yeah. So he's gone to Inter now, 15 million. So, bro, look at the players that they've just lost. All their experience gone.
Yep.
And Trafford's gone out as well.
Yeah. Trafford's gone 40 million.
Yeah. So like I say, they're putting all their eggs in Donnarumma, which makes sense. Fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie, he's a fraud. Donnarumma is
a fraud. Donnarumma's a fraud.
Brother, did you see the bullshit he was doing yesterday? Brother, Donnarumma is a fucking fraud, bro.
Let me tell you about Donnarumma, yeah? I'll tell you where this signing made no sense, and we spoke about it at the time, yeah? It made no sense because, as we know, you've gone from Ederson, ball-playing goalkeeper, to go and get Donnarumma, who's a total opposite. But because Donnarumma was available, and he's arguably one of the best keepers in the world, it was an opportunity on a free to not miss. But what they've actually done now, yeah?
Let's be clear, it was a Galactico signing, not a squad signing. What was PSG's Galactico shit?
I agree. But then what they've actually done as well, yeah? They've actually, in a funny way, yeah, City have actually fucked themselves up because they've got rid of an academy graduate who is actually a ball-playing goalkeeper.
Yep.
To have Donnarumma because Donnarumma's Donnarumma. But Donnarumma doesn't suit what they want to do.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying, bro. You look at their outgoings. Yes, they're very ambitious with the midfield, but like, let's be clear. They're going for Enzo, who let's be real, he is a bit of a liability in the middle. You know what I mean? I think Chelsea fans would be a lot more comfortable with having someone that maybe wasn't as fucking feisty in the heated moments. You know what I'm saying? Someone with a bit of a cooler head. I know a lot of Chelsea fans feel more comfortable with players like Caicedo in the team than they do Enzo. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, I think City are really gonna fucking struggle, and like now City's ambitions are beyond the league. So that again, just like I said with Liverpool, I think their ambitions, they're gonna go for everything, and I think that's gonna be a detriment in the league. But I also think that they're not gonna. I think maybe they get a Carling Cup this season, but the league finish is the worst in a long time. And then obviously from there, I think it just declines further and further, because I think from here, that 115 shit's only getting closer. When you start losing all these man that are really tapped in with fucking Pep's gone early. Yeah, all the man that were linked in with him real close and been with him for years in the trenches, the man that he'll feel loyal to, they're all gone as well. You think that's a surprise or a coincidence? I'm telling you now, there's more to this story than everybody else is letting on. And for me, I think yeah, it only gets worse for them from here.
Crazy. Let me go through some of these comments. Do you reckon you finish above Chelsea? Real talk, without any bias. So I'm guessing you think Man United. Do we finish above Chelsea United? For me, yeah. I know Chelsea have got the 1 game a week, but let's put it this way: with what we've got at the moment and the window's still open, I'm gonna say we do. But if we don't sign any more players, let's say for argument's sake, and we end this window with just Tielemans and Andre Santos, the fact that Chelsea have a 1 game a week, I think it'll be touch and go if we end the season without signing more players. But on the basis that we're going to get more players in, I'm going to say we will finish above Chelsea.
Yeah.
What's this? I told man Arteta will retire Pep. You know what's actually funny, yeah? You know what's actually funny? Mamba said this the whole season, yeah?
Man even put it on a t-shirt.
I mean, you know what, yeah? Mamba, you're a bot. I'm telling you, you're a bot. Nah, you're a bot, man. Seriously.
I'll tell you what.
He actually got it spot on, you know, but he hasn't retired, but...
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because my man left because he realized there's nobody to compete with him like Klopp. So he went, you know what? After this year, I'm done with certain man. Yeah, no. We're not doing that.
The Glaze Klopp, fuck that.
Because we're not doing that. Because them man were talking about Arteta's retired Pep. He didn't do nothing, bro. Pep was tired, bro.
There's a number that's chasing him, and he's got out of there because it's actually chasing Manchester City and not Pep Guardiola. So let me get out of here before my name gets dirted.
Bro, you know what? Funny enough, it's £1 million off of what they paid for Elliot Anderson. Coincidence? Their highest transfer fee ever, 116. Charges, one off Anderson.
Yo, the joke is, how much would it be fucking poetic justice if it turns out that they're being charged for 116 because they found an additional one?
Listen, I think the game should be packed up in that case.
Bro,
man.
At that point, I swear to God, I'll get 116 tattooed somewhere on my skin. I promise you.
Boy, that'd be crazy. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I would happily keep Enzo, but for the right price, I will get him gone and go and get Adam Wharton and Scott. Yeah, listen, you see Adam Wharton. Whoever gets Adam Wharton, if he does go, you've got a top signing there, man. I like Alex Scott as well, but 95 mil, 85 mil for Alex Scott. Yeah, that's ludicrous. Right? It's almost as bad as the Cody Gakpo. But listen, I do like Alex Scott, man. Alex Scott's good, But I don't. I think Alex Scott stays at Bournemouth, and then next season, I think if he continues his form, I think someone comes in for him. But no one for me, I can see paying what Bournemouth want, and not to mention Bournemouth ain't even got to sell him because they're in Europe as well. So, but Adam Wharton, yeah, I like Wharton.
Look at the two names suggested there. Yeah, are they not a lot more dependable than Enzo?
Yeah, but if you're talking about discipline, yeah, but then experience you'd have to give to Enzo, innit? That's the difference. And I think if you look at Man City's midfield now, yeah, Man City's midfield now, it needs experience. So look at the center of their team, yeah. You bring in Buwadi, you got Buwadi, you've got Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson's not experienced playing at a big club. Buwadi's 18. Then you've got Nico Gonzalez. He spent his time out injured. Kovacic's experience, and you know what? You see. I see the highlights yesterday. Yeah. Why the hell was Kovacic playing as a lone six? I mean, that's a sackable offense. That. Telling you.
For me though, Gav, a 25-year-old, just because he's won a World Cup because he's Argentinian. Yeah, just so happens to be the same fucking nation that's been involved in all this fuckery and all this dodgy business about World Cups. So let's just take that out of the equation for a minute, yeah? A man's 25. How much experience does he provide, considering the experience you've just lost? It's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, what I mean about Enzo, yeah? Because the real estate experience, Enzo is vice captain at Chelsea, innit? So at least he can be bringing that kind of leadership to Man City, having lost Rodri.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. No, that's why for me, Chelsea have done brilliant business with the Welbeck and the Henderson, because yes, that was what you had for leadership. A 25-year-old that can't contain his temper.
Yeah, I hear it.
Bro. That's not experience. So they can offload him and bring in a Wharton or an Alex Scott, bro, next to Caicedo. And then you've got that attack of Esteval, Palmer, Rodgers, João Pedro. What the fuck? They've got it together.
Hey, not to mention, yeah. They're looking at Lewis Skelly as well, and you can see why now. Because the fact of the matter is, Lewis Skelly's left-footed, and they could have Lewis Skelly and Caicedo next to each other, left foot, right foot, as two in the double pivot, and Romeo Lavia is still there as well.
Yeah, doesn't mean you almost forget about that. Yeah.
To be fair, you know what? I actually hear it. Yeah. So what you're saying is that if they offload Enzo, you think they're going to be better off?
Now, if they offload Enzo for a Wharton or an Alex Scott, yeah, they've won. They've won the transfer window because they brought in everything they needed, and the risks, they're taking out the risks and they're adding where they need to. Like you said, that front four of João Pedro, Esteval, Palmer in the middle, and Rodgers out on the left, ridiculous. And then you've got Caicedo and Adam Wharton in the midfield.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous. Yeah,
bro,
especially one game a week.
Yeah. One game a week with that, bro. I won't put it past them taking the title with that. That could be the final piece. Take Enzo out, because in the big moments and big games, can you rely on him not to see red?
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, but the only thing is, do you trust Chelsea's centre backs and their goalkeeper?
They need a keeper.
I mean, when I see that Lacroix, when I see that Lacroix getting dropped by Bellingham in that World Cup, man, for that, and Bellingham's not a dribbler, yeah, I had my reservations because that was embarrassing. The way Bellingham just skipped past him, it didn't make sense to me. So the fact that Chelsea have gone and spent on him, I can see why Chelsea have got him, because he's committed. You know, he's obviously relatively Premier League proven. But him and who's it going to be? Levi Colwill probably, or Fofana?
I'm not going to lie. Their keeper, though, they should have done what Aston Villa did.
Zion Suzuki.
And gone and got that keeper. Yep,
I agree. Bro, I see something. Was it you who sent me it? Yeah. No, it was in the Discord from Atro. Chelsea are looking at an honor.
Oh, I
That's
seen that. Now, but this is the thing. I personally I think they're gonna, because obviously, like Emilio Martinez has been looking for a club for like
Yeah,
3 seasons. I won't
All
be
right, if he
surprised.
goes to Chelsea, oh my
yeah, bro.
god,
This is what I'm
Fits the bill,
saying,
innit?
bro.
Fits the bill.
It fits the bill.
it does, yeah, it
But
does.
that young defense,
Experience as well.
because bro, they've got, like I say, they've got a half decent squad already. One or two fucking changes, and they've got a championship winning team at 1 game a week. It's ridiculous. These man, like I say, they've done very good business. I think that
And bro,
well.
wait, sorry, I just clocked you. Just check this. They're looking to offload Pedro Neto for 100 million. Yeah. And you look at their team now, they don't need Neto. Yeah. Because they've got Palmer, Esteval, Pedro, Morgan Rogers as a 4, and Quenda. And Quenda can be the replacement for what Neto, the game time that Neto was getting. So that covers that, yeah. And then you look at, as we said, goalkeeper. Obviously, Cucurella's a massive miss. He's gone. But Yoro Hato, again, left back. And they just got that Pep Chavaria as well. Reece James, obviously, one of the best right backs in the world for me. Him and Malo Gusto's still there. Reece James can also play in midfield. Bro, you know what? When you actually think about it, they're probably about 2 players away in key positions from being an absolute problem.
Yeah.
But you reckon it depends on Enzo going though?
Now, for me, like Enzo can stay. Like the midfield's not really a priority for me if I'm at Chelsea. If I'm at Chelsea, I'd be thinking, right, we need a keeper that's gonna.
You need a keeper. Yeah, you need a keeper.
Ideally, if you're going to strengthen somewhere, I would probably start with Enzo if there's interest. Because if you can get a decent amount for Enzo and then you can put that into a Wharton or a Alex Scott that in them big moments is going to be more dependable for you. Yeah, because that's what you need right now. Because I understand Enzo does turn it on and he does have brilliant moments, but at the same time, he also has bad ones.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that can be the difference in a champion, isn't it?
For me, I'd gone by the keeper from. I'd gone by Martinez from Aston Villa. I'd go and talk to Aston Villa and go, "What do you want for Martinez?" Because you bought a new keeper, so you clearly know.
And the thing is that Suzuki was linked with PSG, yeah.
Yes.
And there was talk about him even going there to start, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, if you're buying Suzuki for like 30 mil, it's like, what will be the point of having him and Martinez? But again, Martinez is meant to be going to
Juve.
To Juve, but there's a gap in the valuation, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's crazy, man. Crazy.
The valuation won't be fucking too high though, because I swear the talk was when we was looking at it's either going to be Martinez or Lamens. I swear Martinez, the quote was something like 30 or 35 mil.
No, bro, it's less than that. They were looking at something like 9 million.
Nah, it weren't that low.
Yeah. Seriously, I see it yesterday. I think it was a something like 8.5 or 9 million or something from Juventus and thing. And there was a gap, there was a gap in that or something.
Yeah, with the Juve one now. But I'm saying like last summer when we
last summer, all right.
Like, the price was 35, so it's not going to be a stupid price. You know what I mean? It's going to be fairly cheap. Obviously, if it's something like 9 million, now telling me Chelsea wouldn't just come in and say, "Yeah, hold up, wait, there you go."
Yeah.
Crazy. What's this? FC 27 ratings just dropped. Kane 90, Haaland and Mbappe 91, Messi 89. Do you know what? That's the lowest I've seen Messi, but he's still 89. So wait. You know what? This is probably the lowest. This is probably the lowest rating it's been for a time. I'm guessing Haaland and Mbappe are probably the highest rating in the game at 91. I can't think of no one else that's going to be higher than 91.
No.
Yeah, who can be higher?
Nobody really.
Maybe they're trying to bring it back down the way it used to be. Because if you remember, bro, there was once a time where the overalls at United in like 2001, which like Scholes was one of the best players on the game, and he was rated like 56. You know what I'm saying? Because weren't getting to stupid numbers and started off fairly low, innit? So it's like statistically, I think the best player in that game, like R9, was probably 58 or something. Zidane was like 56, 57, you know what I mean? So realistically, they're probably trying to bring it down because
Do you know what though? The only thing is, if Harden and Mbappe are the top at 91, and it's definitely coming down, that means Yamal must be. I want to say Yamal must be like an 89 rating as well in the sync.
Yeah, they'll probably have him the same as Messi because they want it in your mind.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, listen, FIFA, man. As long as they ain't got Ousmane Dembele as left footed again, it's cool with me. You know what I mean? Some of the worst I've seen. Rodri in that Man City team is irreplaceable, man. They need a big signing. Yeah, listen, man. But City are going to make a signing. It just depends who it's going to be. We already know that Buwadi's coming in, so that's and they're paying like 85 mil. I heard saying for or close to 100 with add-ons for Buwadi. But they need to get another one. But let's see. For me, we would have won the window if we got Diogo Costa. Sanchez ain't cutting it.
Not a bad shout, neither.
Not a bad shout, yeah. But for some reason, they rate that Sanchez. So I don't know if they go and get a keeper, man, because he's rated for some reason. You know, he's rated. But just based on what we're saying, yeah. Are you guys sticking with the surprise team? Who are you looking at? Chelsea
to win it, yeah.
That's not a bad shout, you know. I think it's definitely because of the one game, though, isn't it?
Yeah. If they was playing any kind of European football, it might be a different shout because they're gonna put their eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the league. Yeah, man, they're gonna go heavy at it. Obviously, I reckon they'll still compete for the FA Cup, but I think the priority will be the league. Carrick shown fucking and the quality of last season, and that was why you still had fucking people with managers that had been there and started building teams or had built teams like Pep. Now with everyone starting fresh, like I say, we needed that kind of window, and that's why I'm still holding hope that there is something that if we don't fucking add to the team or bring any more in. Like I say, I don't even know if we. I think we might be one of about 3 teams fighting for that fourth spot. But yeah, if we do add, which we should do, I feel like we should be somewhere in that top 4 without a doubt. Maybe second or third, depending on what we can add. But I don't think we're ready to win the league because. I honestly don't think because I think Rashford's definitely coming back and going to be starting. Like we've not done the shit that we needed to do really in it. So I know Carrick's now working on a backup plan.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, and I'm not confused, but it's like, do you think Rashford comes back and starts?
I think he's gonna be fucking rotating because bear in mind Cunha doesn't start every game, and if they're seeing it as we're gonna play Cunha out on the left more because Bruno's having that 10 spot, then I think him and Cunha are gonna be rotated for the left because right now as it stands, I think Dorgu and Shaw rotate left back. I think Cunha and Rashford rotate left wing. I think Mbumo and fucking Ahmad will rotate the fucking right. Because I think he is going to rotate Xerxes and Sesko, you know what I mean? And then in the 10, I think that's where Bruno's just staying. And then obviously you've got midfield where it's going to be a mixture of Tielemans, Santos, Mainu. And then obviously you'll probably...
but Chris, this is the thing though. This is the thing, yeah? What you said there is probably the obvious, yeah? But Mbuemo's been playing through the middle. And there's people out there that are saying that he's better than Sesko through the middle. And I think he probably does offer a lot more than what Sesko gives anyway. Yeah, right. I think Sesko is more suited to being an impact sub Yeah.
But one thing though,
And then Dorgu's been playing on the wing. Cunha's got the number 10 shirt. Yeah. So how is Cunha now going to settle for Rashford coming back? And then he's now having to figure out if he's going to be on the bench or not. I don't see how that happens personally.
So Cunha took the 10 shirt off someone that played on the left wing, so that's not a problem. Fucking Rashford has gone, lost his number, and his dream move has evaporated in front of him. Mate, nobody's coming in for you at bargain prices. You're gonna have to come back and play and prove that you're worth fucking someone coming in for you next summer when we can drop the price even more for you. Yeah? But right now, you're going to have to do what you've got to do. Rashford doesn't have a choice. He's got to come back basically tail between his legs. Yeah? He's not got any no one else is coming in for him. It's the same. Sancho's not got a club. No one's come near him. I seen a thing the other day about my man's actually contemplating retiring because no one's coming.
I think apparently Dortmund are going back in for him.
To be fair, that was my initial thought when I seen that. Like Dortmund eventually, before the window's done, will save him because he's had good times there, innit? Yeah. But the same way though, Rashford, he's not got a choice. Yes, you're going to rotate and you're going to play second fiddle to the guy that took your number. That's why he took your number. He was your replacement. You, unfortunately, can't fuck off. So now you're going to do what you're doing. You know what I mean? And let's be clear, Rashford, like, as much as fans have got on his back and whatever, like, Rashford's always been a good servant for United. He fell out with fucking managers. Let's be clear. He fell out with Amorim and he fell out with Ten Hag. Can anyone hold that against him?
Nah, not really.
You know what I mean? Look at the managers he played well under. You know what I'm saying? Well, you get me. But look at the managers that he's actually played and not caused problems. And you know what I mean? Like he might not be an issue. It might just be a case of seeing what's happening to the club that he's come through, the club that he supports. It might just been one of them frustration. He's had to get out of there for a bit. And now that he can see the foundations are getting built again, maybe he's willing to fucking play second fiddle. He's playing for the club that made him, the club that he supports. I don't see why he wouldn't. You know what I mean? And when he does step in, I'd expect him to give it his all because he knows he's got to. He's got half the fan base on his case already. He's got no choice. He'll be very understanding because he's one of us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And obviously, I know Dorgu, Carrick does like to put in left wing, but like I say, as it stands now, if we don't get a left fullback, a left back, we're not going to have fucking Shaw every game. Like we all know, fitness wise, like last season was the only season that he's ever fucking played every game in the league. He never does that. He's always whenever it's fucking crunch time, and we've got. Like, bear in mind as well, we talk about one game a season. We really did one game a season because the first round of both cups we got knocked out. I'm saying like that was the. If we'd have had a deep run in the FA Cup, I don't even think Shaw would have made it through.
Nah. He would have definitely pulled up.
Exactly. So right now, as it stands, you've got Mazraoui who might jump on the other side and fucking play inverted at a push. We don't want that. He's the backup right back. That's the way Carrick sees it. Dalot and and fucking Mazraoui the right backs. The left back, we only have Luke Shaw. So unfortunately, as much as because I think maybe the plan was get rid of Rashford, throw Dorgu there and bring in a left back. You know what I mean? But right now, I think Rashford staying, it's thrown a spanner in the works somewhere along the line because we was going to replace him. Whether that's a direct, we're going to bring in NJ or we're going to bring in a left back and let Dorgu fucking do the wing. But either way, him staying has put a spanner in the works. He's already been given a new number for this preseason shit. So, I feel like I say, he's from Manchester. He's a Withenshaw lad. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna fucking he's going to play his part and he's gonna understand that the fans are on him. So when he does step on the pitch, he is gonna give it his all. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting miracles from him because he's never been that guy, but I do expect him to be professional about it. Like people talk about fucking whenever he's unprofessional, but not really. He fell out with Ten Hag and Amorim. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna hold that against him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally fell out with them two and I've never met the men. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I hold bad feelings towards both of them. If I had to go training with him, bro, Rashford should be getting fucking praise for not putting a crowbar around one of the Reds. He should be on the wing now, having to deal with them fucking idiots. But
mad.
it is pretty obvious what I'm saying about like who should be playing where. But bear in mind the reason why I'm saying that I think Mbremo's gonna go back out wide is simply because the talk was we're gonna bring in a new striker if we can get rid of Xerxes. If we can't get rid of Xerxes, I think he's still gonna play. The plan is
But bro, we don't even need another striker. That's the problem. I don't want Xerxes to go, by the way. But even if Xerxes did go, we don't even need a striker because you got players that can play there, and there's no striker really out there anyway.
But I don't think Carrick really wants to do that. Like, bear in mind the squad selection. Like he was working with Amorim's team. He's not added nothing to it yet. Once he gets to add some players to the mix, then we'll start seeing where he really wants to play people. Because the fact that Mbrumo played in the 9 occasionally, Cunha stepped in the 9 occasionally, it means nothing because that was all he had there. And he knew I just need results. Right now, it's the time where he can start putting his mark on the team. So if he's seeing it as more, I'd prefer Mbeumo back out wide. I don't really want him in the 10, even though we had no choice. Like realistically, we've seen Xerxes get minutes in pre-season. Sesko's definitely going to be getting minutes. I can't see him. Like if the talk is we're going to sell Xerxes and bring in another striker, because Sesko is going to get time. If we brought in a new striker, he's getting time. If we don't bring in a new striker and Xerxes plays, he's going to get time, which means that Mbeumo is going to have to go back out on the right. Because realistically, if Mbeumo goes in the 9 and Xerxes there, Xerxes getting sold, we should be going for a right midfielder to be back up to Ahmad then. Who else?
Yeah, no. Listen, I hear that. Yeah, but I think the way that because again, I personally think Patrick Dorgu is a left back. It will be good as a left back, an attacking left back with the fullbacks high up here. But if Carrick did want to play Dorgu as a winger, I'd be happy for him to play Dorgu as a right winger. You know, if he's like back up to an Ahmad, if he wants to play Ahmad out there. But for me, the way that he's been using certain players in pre-season, it's looking like Mbeumo is his preferred 9. You know what I'm trying to say? So whether he changes it for the start of the season and plays, you know, he puts Mbeumo out wide. I'm not too sure about that because even when he first came in, he was playing Mbeumo through the middle anyway, and he's continued doing that in pre-season. So my thing is, yeah, you're gonna have because I think Xerxes stays. By the way, I don't think Xerxes goes. And again, player of his quality shouldn't be going anyway. Yeah, but you could potentially have Mbeumo and Sesko in the 9, Xerxes and Bruno in the 10, Ahmad on the right, but then you got Mbeumo that can play there as well. Cunha and Rashford for the left-hand side.
Right, but
and then Dorgu could play on the right-hand side as well. So,
but you can't breeze past the fact that like fucking on the right you've got Ahmad there, and obviously you could throw Dorgu as an inverted. Normally, when Dorgu plays fucking on one of the wings, it's always been the
left-hand side, yeah. Old-fashioned left winger.
Yeah. So for me, I can't see him being used as a backup on the right to Ahmad. For me, if Xerxes is going to be the backup to Bruno and Sesko and Bremo are going to fucking rotate that 9, for me, we would be heavily linked, or we're going to bring in a right winger. If we don't bring in a right winger, then I can't see Mbumo staying playing the 9 unless it's just one of them. We're playing each game as it comes, and this suits the game. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, don't get me wrong here. Don't get me wrong here. I don't like. Mbuemo's been decent. It's been decent in pre-season, yeah. But I don't particularly want to see Mbuemo play the 9, and I don't particularly want to see him start on the right either. Mbuemo for me should be an impact sub. But
that's what I'm saying. If he's
in an ideal world, isn't it? You know what I mean?
If he's the backup to Ahmad and Rashford's the backup to Cunha, yeah, like for me, I can see that. And then obviously Xerxes the backup to Sesko, fucking, and potentially could be coming on for Bruno, or fucking obviously you push Ahmad into the 10, or fucking
Cunha as well. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So like you do have options to go elsewhere with it. But I feel like if you're putting a like the formation up, and then you're doing one of those where you've got the first player and then the backup, I feel like Bremo has to be out there on the right, because otherwise there's fucking shit. It's Shea Lacey's the backup, and I can't see us putting that kind of pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he will get occasional minutes here and there, but I feel like Carrick's going to use the youngsters, JJ Gabriel and them, man. They're going to get more runs in the Carling Cup. Or fucking whatever the fuck it's called, Carabao Cup now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he changed the Coca-Cola Cup one time as well.
It was.
Hey, Worthington Cup.
Just a fucking walking bit. Well, not even a walking, just a fucking.
Nah, listen, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. We'll have to see, man. But as I said, I think this is why I'm interested to see if we get 2 more signings. Yeah, not only will these 2 new signings be crucial, yeah, but it's gonna start putting players in uncomfortable situations, or put Carrick in uncomfortable situations to actually know what the preferred lineup's gonna be. That's what I want to see, because I actually think the next midfielder that we bring in is going to be a starting midfielder. And the thing is, the way that Andre Santos has been playing, he doesn't really deserve to get dropped. Yuri Tillemans is one of the best midfielders in the league. He has to start. Carrick loves Cobby. He's probably going to start. And then you got Bruno, who's the captain. So that midfield area there is what I'm looking at, because the next player that does come, I don't think it's going to be someone that's going to be a rotation option. I can't see that. I think this next signing is coming to start. So it's going to be interesting to see, man. And it's going to offset the whole team as well, because obviously how are other players going to figure in the team, etc. So yeah, let's see, man. But listen, before we wrap it up, Jay, have you got anything to say, man, before Fitz gets on to what he wanted to discuss?
No. Unless we're discussing, the only thing I would have spoken about was the I can't believe no one else snapped up that Japanese keeper. Like, that's actually crazy,
bro. Like, Man United were linked to him before we got Sané Lamens.
Right, it's actually mad. And then he went to the World Cup, had a great World Cup.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's been snapped up by Aston Villa. It's just mad. It's mad.
I don't know, mate. Black Japanese keeper, man. Boy.
Exactly.
It's not too often. You know what I mean? But yeah, to be fair, he's good. And PSG wanted him, but then obviously I think there was I think the price that they were asking for something like that. But yeah, he's meant to be going PSG. But yeah, Aston Villa. Yeah, listen, man, good business, man. And I think they get a couple of more players as well. Funny enough, so they signed that from Atletico Madrid. You know, they were looking at Endrick as well, isn't it? Before Endrick confirmed, before the confirmation of him to Real Madrid, isn't it? Yeah, let's wait and see, man. But 2 weeks left of the 2 weeks left of the window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Listen, let's see what happens, isn't it? But Fitz, man, before we wrap it up, what is it that you wanted to mention, bro?
All right, so we can make something out of this if you want. If you got a paper and a pen mobile on your phone.
I got the phone. Yeah, go on.
All right, so ESPN made a list, yeah, of the top 25 players of the 21st century. So that's as of January 1st, 2001, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to guess the top 10 or do you want to try and do the whole list?
Right, let me get the top 10.
Yeah.
I've not even seen this, yeah, but just by what these clowns do, yeah.
Write
So
down
top
now.
10.
On your phone now, write down 1 to 10. So as you're naming names, I'll tell you where they are, and then you know what's left and shit, yeah?
So when's the era from?
From
2001.
January 1st to 2001.
2001.
Yeah?
Ronaldo's on there.
So you
Cristiano
Bro,
Ronaldo.
I've got 4 names that are definitely going to be there, yeah?
Cristiano Ronaldo's there.
So run through them and I'll tell you where they are
let
in
me
it.
get some more names, but I know I'm going to be spot on because it's so obvious what these people do. And there's defenders in there as well, yeah?
Fucking, it's just players of the 21st century.
All right, cool.
So it can be any position: goalkeeper, defender, fucking midfielder, striker, winger, whatever the fuck, anything.
All right, cool.
Neymar has to be on that list.
No, it's Premier League.
Oh, is it just Premier League?
It's not.
No.
It's just players. Top 20.
Oh, it's players.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Really players
Okay.
that have played since 2001, January 1st. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. It's like the list is
Right. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I've just written down 10 names quickly. Yeah. And I guarantee they're all there. So I've got De Bruyne,
in the top 10. No.
Alan Shearer.
No. But you've gone Premier League. It's players.
No. I've got more names.
Thierry
As soon as you said that,
Thierry
they come at the end.
Alan Shearer is not
Thierry
even 25.
All right. Ronaldo.
Which one?
Cristiano.
Number 2. So put 2 next to his name and keep him separate.
I'll get out of there, man. Number 2.
Messi.
Number 2. Messi. Number 1.
Messi's number 1.
Yeah. Jonas said
Yeah, I've got
Messi.
Messi in there. All right. Steven Gerrard.
Not even in the list.
No, it won't be there.
He's not in the list.
Not in the list.
John Terry.
Not in the list.
Paul
Ronaldinho.
Scholes.
No Scholes on the list. Ronaldinho is number 10.
I told you, bro.
He's number 10.
Yeah, bro, I know what it is.
Yes.
Okay. Let me scrap. I've got 3 names just quickly, yeah? Bro, I've got 3 names just quickly, yeah? Roy Keane.
Not even on the list.
Nope.
Thank God. Right. Karim Benzema.
Nope.
Benzema is on the list, but he's 16th.
What? Luka Modric.
Nope.
Luka Modric is on the list. He's number 5.
Number 5. That's decent. Bro, let me hear this list. I want to see who's let me hear the top 10.
No. Wait. Jonas, have you got any more that you want to
Go
guess?
on. Yeah.
Zinedine Zidane. He's got to be in there.
Number
4.
4.
So
who's number 3? Oh, I know.
9 is number 9.
R9's number 9. Nah.
Yeah, bro.
I want to say number 3, yeah, is gonna be someone like
Mbappe.
Marco Van Basten or something.
No, Van Basten's not even on the list. But
Mbappe.
01, yeah?
Oh shit, Mbappe.
Mbappe, 6.
Yeah, bro, I'm losing there.
Sorry?
6.
So Mbappe's there, but Van Basten's not. Based off what?
No, but it's from 01, innit? 21st century.
All right, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets.
No.
One sec. Xavi, 8. Iniesta, 7. Busquets is 17th.
Told you.
Yeah, that's a crime. That.
It's Luis Suarez in there, but
Who?
Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez snuck in at 24.
Because he plays in the MLS, brother.
Aguero.
You see in the theme, Aguero didn't make the list.
David Beckham.
Nah,
Nah,
Beckham. Bro, wait. Run me through the top 10, yeah?
All right, so the top 10. I'll go from 10 down. So it's 10 Ronaldinho, 9 R9, 8 Xavi, 7 Iniesta, 6 Mbappe, 5 Modric, 4 Zidane, 3 Thierry Henry, 2 Cristiano Ronaldo, and 1 Lionel Messi.
Bro, let me ask this quickly, yeah? Who done this list?
ESPN.
Yeah, they need scrapping because
So one sec. I'll run you through now from 25 to 11. 25 Buffon, 24 Suarez, 23 Patrick Vieira, 22 Rooney, 21 Pirlo, 20 Neymar, 19 Kaká, 18 Lewandowski, 17 Busquets, 16 Benzema, 15 Puyol, 14 Ramos, 13 Cruz, 12 De Bruyne, 11 Zlatan.
Bro, stop. About enough, bro. Let me. Sorry. Right. Kevin De Bruyne is 12 and he's in front of who? Because I didn't hear Yaya Toure's name on there, by the way.
Yeah, no worry. Yo, he's in front of Cruz, Ramos, Puyol, Benzema, Busquets, Lewandowski, Kaká, Neymar, Pirlo, Rooney, Vieira, Suarez, Buffon.
How? Yeah, but what's this based on anyway?
Don't know.
Yeah. So my takeaway from this is any American just stop talking football. It's done. Because ESPN's an American platform, American list, bro. If you going up if you're anything like the UK fans that go off Sky Sports, brother, you know nothing about football because this list is a fucking outrage. To have Dino and
wait. Thierry Henry, yeah. Listen, Thierry was a bad boy, yeah. But how's Henry third and R9's ninth?
Above Zidane. Above Zidane. He's above Zidane.
Yeah, listen.
Henry is only topped by Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
They're doing it on purpose. They have to be. They're trolling. They know they're trying to get traction because they don't even believe that themselves. I'm sorry. They don't believe that themselves.
I honestly do think they believe that. Because, like I say, Americans don't really follow football unless it hits their country. So he probably did light it up in New York for a bit, and he's lived off the fact of, he was in the Invincibles and Barcelona. Yeah, one of the best that ever breathed. Clearly, must be.
You know what's a piss take as well, yeah? Which people might slip people's minds, yeah? They've got Mbappe in there. Not only is Mbappe in there ahead of R9 and Ronaldinho, where I don't know how yet, but Mbappe's in there and someone like Dennis Bergkamp is not there.
Not even in the list. But, yo, one sec. The biggest piss take is because Iniesta is 7th, Xavi is 8th, Busquets is 17th. Out of them three, who was the weak link, really?
Xavi. Yeah. And that's nothing on Xavi, by the way.
Trust me. But if anyone deserves to be 17th there and someone else after fucking Iniesta, it should have been Busquets if that's the way you want to play it. You know what I mean? But
bro, the thing is, we don't know what this is based on because the very fact here that Mbappe is in the top 6 and he's ahead of R9 and Ronaldinho, what is that based on? It can't be based on trophies, by the way. Because Ronaldinho has won more trophies.
Yep.
So what is it based on?
It can't, bro.
I can't Ballon d'Ors. Yeah.
I don't think there's a metric that he can. I think it's based off potential or, like I say,
PR. That's what it is.
Yeah. Bear in mind.
I'm surprised Declan Rice is not in there. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro.
And Bukayo Saka.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Listen. This is why it's good to have your own mind because whoever thought that would be a good idea to put those players in that order. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, I'm pissed because I just can't believe the stupidity here. But it's one of them things for me that do these people actually think that's true? Because if they think that's actually true, it's even more alarming. How can Henry be ahead of Zidane? Like Zidane won a Ballon d'Or. End the story. Like,
bro, it doesn't make any sense. But that's the thing. That's why it caught my eye. Because when I seen it, I seen that the headline was something about Thierry Henry ranks third in the best players since in the 21st century. I was like, wait, clicked it. Seen it was ESPN. I'm like, now it's starting to make more sense in it, American based. But as I'm reading through the list and I'm like, nah, one sec. I just had to start writing them down. And as I was writing them down, when I got to 9 and wrote R9 next to that, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I just wrote R9 after Xavi.
yeah. And the funny thing is, yeah, but you know what makes it even worse, yeah? R9 the only striker that comes up first in the list?
Well, technically, yeah, because Henry and
Mbappe are wide men, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So an out striker, yeah.
So you mean to tell me, yeah? They've got the cheek to put Mbappe there ahead of R9.
Yeah. They've got wingers and midfielders before fucking any striker.
And there's no Yaya Toure in there, but De Bruyne's there.
Yep. Bro, they got Ramos
14th
and 15th.
Who's that, sorry?
Ramos and Puyol are 14th and 15th.
Yeah, listen, two bad boy defenders, but
and then Benzema 16th. How crazy is that? Ramos, Puyol, Benzema, bro.
Yeah. It's not serious, man. It's not serious, man. Who's on there? Is it Steve Nicol, ex-Liverpool defender? Probably says it all, man. To be honest with you, him and that Alexei Lalas. I bet. I listen. It's probably going to be some guys that are not serious because they can't actually believe that, can they? You know what I mean? They can't actually believe that. But listen, this is what it is, man. This is what you're batting up against. You know, if it's not Twitter, it's ESPN. You know what I mean? Just some ludicrous comments, man. Listen, I don't think you guys have understood the back and forth I've been having on Twitter with some of these people, man. Like, do you know what? Yeah, it's alarming. It's the defense for Bruno Fernandes. It's odd. Like, these guys actually think Bruno Fernandes is God. Like, the way they're going on. Like, who's been the best? He's been the best signing since Fergie. Why do we care about that? Like, it's odd. Like, he's been the best signing since Fergie. And he's got an FA Cup and a Carabao to show for it. And the two biggest competitions, he failed. The two biggest games in the final in Europe, he failed. Like, but again, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, bro. It's frustrating, man, honestly. It's so frustrating. That list is an absolute joke, man. It's an absolute joke. But it's popularity and PR. The Mbappe one annoys me. Because how Mbappe is there ahead of R9 and Ronaldinho, it just goes to show you, like, it's recency bias and bollocks. That's what it is.
No, 100%. 100%.
Madness. Guys, listen, we've been going for long enough anyway, man. But yeah, listen, we're gonna end it on that because that's just nonsense. I can't even lie, yeah. But listen, guys, we are gonna be back next week, same time at 5. Again, we're gonna be keeping this schedule solid. So obviously, Premier League season kicks off next week. So yeah, obviously we'll be back obviously at 5 p.m. going through the opening games. And then again, you guys are gonna have some content, man, coming on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not gonna stream on Friday. I'm gonna leave Friday out, but then obviously Saturday, every other week, me and Fitz will be doing our all-time 11. So yeah, listen, it's gonna be more structured, guys. But tomorrow, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow, so I've got things to do tomorrow. But Wednesday should be a good one because listen, it's going to be a debate, man. Bruno Fernandes and Rashford Defense League against GavGoesIn. So, listen, it's going to be good because, there's some Bruno and Rashford fans out there. And again, I like conversation, man. And it's good to get it on camera so you can be held accountable for what you say in it. So, I'll be live on Wednesday. I'm going to sort out a time. But, yeah, listen, I'm I'm gonna put it up on the channel so you guys can see when I'm live. But yeah, so tomorrow, unlikely to be live tomorrow, but definitely on Wednesday, and then Thursday, me and Fitz will be live as well. I'm thinking we might start our national fact. Actually, do you think should we start from next week? Our United one.
It's up to you if you want, because obviously I know
I'm thinking
like,
to do it when the season starts, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. It depends if anything of note starts developing from now till Thursday, then
Yeah.
But as of
Yeah.
right now, if it stays the same as it is now, it's like, well, we've kind of already touched on everything up to date in it, so there's no real reason. But
Exactly.
yeah, if something happens
Yeah.
during the week, then yeah, let's do it in it.
But we'll do our all-time 11 though this Saturday coming, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, all-time 11. That'll be Arsenal 95 to 03, I believe.
Man.
So yeah, we'll be doing that, and obviously that'll be on a Saturday now rather than a Thursday. But yeah, as I said, so on Wednesday I'll be live, but I'll sort out a time. But make sure you're there because that will be a good one. Got another Man United fan coming on. But as I said, it's the Rashford and Bruno Defense League, and yeah, listen, it'll be a good one. But yeah, listen, big up to everyone coming through each and every time. Big up to Jay coming through as well. Big up to Fitz each and every time. And as I said, yeah, we are going to be live, guys, from now on, 5 o'clock on a Monday. Just getting this stream back out for the new season. As I said, you guys will be having some content as well, a bit more structured. But yeah, listen, season's kicking off, man. Window's still open, and we've give you our predictions, you know. So yeah, Arsenal probably the likely contenders right now as it stands. Relegated teams, as I said, you know, Fitz thinks Newcastle. Jay, who did you say again? The surprise team? Fulham. Yeah, that surprised me. You know, and I think obviously it'll be 2 of the promoted teams and probably a Nottingham Forest. And then yeah, we've done our player of the season, young player of the season, surprise team, and yeah, man. So it makes for a good season opener. I think Arsenal kick it off on Friday against Coventry. Listen, you guys don't want to lose, man. That's what I'm saying, because I'll be coming in full effect. I cannot even lie.
Just remember, Trey Naoni is the truth.
Hey, I was hoping you forgot about that, to be fair. But yeah, Trey Naoni apparently will be a young player of the season and Liverpool's saviour. If he does that, I'll eat this microphone. I can't even lie, man. But that's not going to happen, bro. But nah, listen, he's a good player, man. But that's a lot to ask for Liverpool, who are meant to be a supposedly big team.
I just hope he gets game time. That's more my main thing. Just give him some game time.
I hear it, man.
And get into the team.
I hear it, man. But I ain't seen too many brothers playing in the midfield, man. So that's why I'm trying to just hold caution. You know, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but no, guys, listen, big up to yourselves, man, each and every time. As I said, probably not back tomorrow, definitely back Wednesday. Thursday we'll see. Same with Friday, but then yeah, obviously got some content on Saturday, and obviously we'll be back Monday for the opener. So yeah, as always, make sure when you come through or when you're leaving, you smash that like button and sub to the channel if you're new in here. And guys, make sure you follow both Jonas and Fitz on their socials, which is going to be in the description as soon as this stream ends. So yeah, make sure you follow them on Instagram and on bro.
Just gonna say in it, anyone that wants to take part in that predictions league, I'll jump on the community section after this stream and put the Discord there, or anyone that's in the Discord, throw it in the chat now for guys. And yeah, jump in, get your predictions put down, and obviously we'll be starting a prediction league this season, in it. So
did we say we're gonna start it on Friday? Didn't we say
yeah? So I need all your predictions in by, like, I'm gonna say 12 o'clock on Friday. And that goes for you too as well, Jonas, specifically, because there's some horrendous predictions you've come up with.
Yes, I'm just saying they're gonna be in there, baby.
Trey Naoni, yeah, cool.
Trey Naoni, baby.
Yeah. So, like I say, I'll jump on the community section after this. Anyone that hasn't got the Discord, it'll be there. Obviously, yeah, man. Anyone that's in the Discord, just start getting your predictions over to me, innit?
Yeah, big up, man. But guys, yeah, make sure, guys, you get involved in the Discord. and we've got some football chat in there, and say predictions will be in there as well. And as I said, come the start of the season as well, you know, I will be putting up some clips of me doing some football drills, some football skills, which will be up in the members section. So again, if you want to view the full videos, it will be up there. So yeah, just keep an eye on that as well. And this comment here, you know what? I just see this. Mbappe better than Zlatan. And there you go. Zlatan's had the career he's had, not to be in the top 20, but Mbappe is after 5 minutes. And this is why, yeah. You see some of these people out there, they have to be sectioned for this nonsense. It's just embarrassing. But listen, we tell the truth on there, and that's what matters. That's the main thing. But other than that, guys, big up to yourselves. And yeah, we're going to catch you back next Monday. Big up you, man, yeah?
Yeah,
Big up.
Later.